Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gold. You get in this place. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm and rains mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, info cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on the limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, Corona jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shine the king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more than measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, burn gully mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane outside. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be part of. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pulled the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
You already know what it is, Jack. You about to get straight to it, man. You hear me? Big E was having my count people what's happening.
Glitch.
You know we about to have a conversation.
E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear.
Saturday.
Put your boy shit.
Straight to it. You feel me? Saturday, straight gang. Shout out to my brother Red from 3 2 drum, man.
You cool nigga.
Yeah.
This is the cool. We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All cruise with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in the planet trees. Don't break the code, that's family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is the Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers, we Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Okay. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher with shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Poor looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a dope. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe brain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and be coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah, you already know, man. We about to get straight to it, bro. You know? Saturday game, you know what I'm talking about? You niggas still tear up and come soak up the game, man. Some of y'all chicks too, man. Y'all can come up, pull up, and soak up some game too. Big E, what's happening? BJ, what's good? You know? We here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother Red, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I damn sure ain't stupid. I might be ignorant to some things, but I ain't stupid. You know what I'm talking about? And, one thing I just want to say before we get started on the show, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here sipping on this Art Vino Chianti. You dig? My friend, let me sit up here and do this real quick so I can get a better view. I'm sipping on this Art Vino Chianti. See, this is what real bosses do, man. We got our own shows on YouTube where we monetize and we making money from that. Then we got other things outside of YouTube we do in real life, like selling our own wine. This is Chianti right here. Shout out to my brother Servell Riley, CEO of Draped Imperial Grapes, Columbus-based, operated, owned, you understand me, Black-owned winery and distillery, you dig? This is that Art Vino Chianti. You feel me? You see it? It's beautiful. And I'm going to sit up here and pop this open as we sit up here like real ones and chop it and pop it. What's this? And I'm sipping on Cavassier cognac too. If it ain't Cavassier, it's Remy, or I ain't even sipping on no yak. You hear me? Cavassier or Henny. I mean Remy. You dig? Shout out to my brother 40 Fonz in the building. My nephew aside in the building, you know what I'm talking about? And that's how we do it on a Saturday, man. So y'all young brothers pull up. We got to put y'all up on some game when it comes to these broads. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell y'all something, man, real quick before we just even get into this. You know what I'm talking about? We got, I think I'm going to do a Capricorn party on the 18th of January, which is the day before the last day of Capricorn in January. So I'm going to have a Capricorn party. I got enough feedback from people that say, oh, yeah, we definitely want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put it together. Of course, the Art Vino is going to be incorporated. You know what I'm talking about? All my people buy a ticket. You'll be able to get a bottle of Art Vino of your choice. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to have tickets for the Capricorn party. I'm going to get a little buffet for y'all, a little nice little spread for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can get y'all tickets on the Eventbrite. Matter of fact, I'm setting it up next weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? We sipping on that Art Vino Chianti, man. I'm sipping on my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice, decent weekend sales last weekend. You know what I'm talking about? So this is how I reward myself by sipping on some of the most beautiful Chianti that I've tasted in my life. My own shit. Shout out to my brother Sarvell. You dig? Yeah, man. You know, when it comes to these chicks, these so-called modern day chicks, right? Let me pull this back up on the screen real quick. All right. When it comes to this so-called modern day chicks, you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything wrong with the term. I mean, the chicks of the days in the 50s, they were modern chicks, you know? Yeah, you already know, BJ, bro. Just hit me up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got Chianti, I got Merlot, I got Riesling, Lemonberry Moscato, I got Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay, I got a Sweet Red, and I got a Shiraz, a Malbec, and a Grindstraminer coming, a White Zinfandel. You understand me, man? Yeah, we got some port, port wine coming. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got an event I'm putting together right now. Put the finishing touches on it next weekend for Valentine's Day. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna do something for St. Patrick's Day, something and all of that. Tap in, walk with us. You know what I'm saying? If you got a birthday party and you want to have a wine tasting event thing, birthday party, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We got bottles on deck. We got Art Vino. We got Don H wine. We got Drake Imperial grapes. We in the building. Right? But when it comes to these so-called modern day women, man, modern day chicks, man, I mean, we're modern day men. So, you know, the whole idea and concept that anybody may have in their mind that they want a traditional woman or a traditional man, that shit is gone and out the window, man. Not saying that there aren't men that have traditional values or there are women that have traditional values, but traditional men, like how great their granddad or even my granddad used to be, or your grandmother, nah, they gone. Granny and grandpa gone, man. Big mama and big papa gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Them days is over with. Right? Y'all gotta remember, man, most of them chicks from back in the day, man, the ladies y'all talking about, they didn't work, not because they didn't want to, because they couldn't. They were only resorted to working in domestic capacities, whether it was private or corporate. Right? Y'all seen the movies where what's the one movie with the black girls in there, man, when there was the mathematicians and all that, they came out with the algorithms and the formulas for to get the satellites to the moon and all that stuff, man. I can't remember. Hidden Colors or something. What was it called? Hidden Figures. Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for the most part, though, man, the reason why women were having the spaces to live in the way they were and carry themselves the way they were because jobs were available. Most of the men worked at these jobs. These jobs were designed for men, meaning that they weren't designed for women. Y'all's physical bodies aren't designed to do the type of work that y'all are now, to some degree, I ain't gonna say forces, you don't have to do it, but allowed to do. And then you got to have the mind to understand why that happened. Right? These corporations are greedy. They want every dollar from everybody, including y'all. And for the past 60, 70 years, they've been collecting. Prior to that, they was only getting money from us. That's why I do consider therapy, working at Ford Motor Company and have a family. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's the ideal thing. I'm just saying the what actuality of the situation. Do black men get a job working at Ford Motor Company in Detroit, making about 50, 60 grand a year in the 60s and 70s? That man was doing real good. His wife didn't have to work. Right? He made about a good 30, 40, 50 grand. It was good. You know? Good to go. It ain't like that no more, though. Y'all can work at Ford Motor Company now. So, yeah, y'all gonna pay. All right? And this whole boss bitch mentality, excuse my language, my nephew, this whole boss batch mentality, it gotta go. Just like the high value man, that gotta go too, because it's a difference between being high earning and high value. And I don't think a lot of y'all understand the difference between that. Y'all conflate and confuse the two. Because I know a lot of dudes who get to the paper and they soft as hell, they lames, and they complete assholes. Just because somebody getting some money don't make them high value. That makes them high earning. Big difference. Right? Huge difference. Not the same thing. And let's just be honest, man. Most of y'all chicks don't qualify for even the average amongst us. Right? And it's the crazy part because the chicks who actually do, y'all think y'all better than us. Let me just drop this jewel before we get off in this, man. And a lot of you dudes, y'all just need to stop being sassy out there. A lot of y'all, I know a lot of chicks do overuse the term sassy, but a lot of you niggas are sassy. Flat out. But a lot of you niggas was raised by these chicks, though. So y'all chicks can't really be too upset. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes y'all call sassy and feminine, they was raised by chicks like y'all's mamas. So, you know what I mean? You got to be able to draw the line somewhere. You hear me? You got to be able to have some rationality about yourself when it comes to these type of situations and discussions. You dig? Let me pull this up on goddamn it. Man. Oh my God, man. Right? Nobody really likes a boss bitch for real, to be honest with you. And we're going to get many different perspectives on this, right? Many different perspectives, man. We're going to get men, women, white men, white, we're going to, you know what I mean? Because this mentality isn't just amongst our women. It's probably the most prevalent amongst our women, but it's not just black women, man. Oh, the Chianti is so beautiful. You know what I mean? Arvino Chianti is so beautiful. Y'all should hit me up and order as much as y'all can buy. You feel me? Let me get this clear right here, man. When I speak on these conversations, these topics, I'm never coming from a place of hurt or lack or none of that. I'm a super ganged up, handsome, charismatic, magnetic black man from Columbus, Ohio, North Side, born and raised. I have literally had my way with females my entire life since about 14 years old. Now, have I been hurt by a lady before? Yes, of course I have. Have I had my heart broken before? Yes, of course I have, man. I'm not on top of being a man. I'm a human, right? And I do have feelings. But it ain't happened so much to where as a result of such hurt and pain and anguish that I'm now a misogynist, as you all would say. When I speak on this, I'm speaking from a perspective of knowing, experience, right? Lots of success as far as, you know, interacting and engaging with women and nothing negative being a result of it, right? Especially in my personal life with my finances and things like that. I never went to jail behind no chick. I've never got into it with another man behind no chick, like physically for real. Even as a young boy, I came close, but no cigar, right? But today, a lot of chicks think that they're more than what they are. Now walk with me now, man, before y'all get all in y'all's feelings and stuff, because I had lots of conversations with females and they sit up there and agree with me to an extent. I ain't gonna say 100%, but you know, I mean, nobody agrees 100%, but you know, if you get to a real woman who is in touch with reality and isn't so far in her delusion that she won't make rational decisions when the evidence is right in her face. I ain't talking about them type of crazy people. I'm talking about real chicks, real women who are very critical thinking and are intelligent and definitely don't have no problem with admitting the actuality of the reality they are engaging with. You dig? Tap in and walk with us, right? Of course, we're not talking about, you know what I'm talking about, there's nothing wrong with a woman having a job, being able to provide for herself, pay her own bills. Forget being a woman and a man. That's a grown-up adult shit. As a grown person, especially in our society today, as a grown person, you should most definitely be providing a living for yourself if you're not coupled up. You should be paying your own bills. You have a job, equal opportunity employment, right? Whatever your job allows you to be able to afford should be within the confines of how you live your life, right? This whole idea of, and this is how I know that a lot of mind fuckery is going on here, man. Because in the same token, with all this newfound freedom and available to be in the same spaces as men, right? Which I don't have a problem with. As long as you can do the job and do it at the efficiency of a man, which most of y'all can't in some industries anyway. You know what I mean? Depending on where you're working at, a lot of these jobs don't require a lot of intelligence, right? Or, you know, and the jobs that require the physical intelligence, most of y'all chicks don't do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's not even worth even discussing. But when we say overvaluing yourselves, and this was the trade-off that most chicks didn't realize was what was going to happen as a result of entering into the workforce and all of that stuff. The things that give men value aren't the same things that give women value. Not saying that you don't have no value as a woman if you do have a job or a career or whatever the situation may be. What I'm saying is it is of no value to a man, especially a man that's looking for a wife. Right? And even the chicks that actually do have prestigious positions in companies and corporations due to their education, right? They still tend to overvalue themselves too. But the most of y'all, and I'm talking average, I'm talking averages. When we over here talking numbers, we talking averages. Most of us are very average. I'm average. Most of y'all are average. Average earning, average average earning, average living, average looking, right? And there's nothing wrong with average, right? And I'm gonna have to do a show on this. Where did this whole idea of being average become something to be frowned upon or looked down on? Most of us are very average, man. Like extremely average. Most of us, 80+% of us, very average. So y'all need to get rid of this whole looking down on being average as if it's something less than, right? Seriously. But when it comes to the average woman, right, we even got to throw color into this. This average woman, female in America, period. The average woman, right? But we're going to get specific because we black over here, so we don't always talk about black issues. Most average black women earn roughly $37,000 a year. I wonder how many of y'all actually know that, right? Shout out to my brother Central to P. Rest in the essence to the young brother, man. Give confirmation of the information. It might be a little bit higher, give or take, from the last time I checked, but the last time I remember checking, it was like around 37K. Right. Right. Now listen to this though. Right. And see, I didn't know this. This is why it's good to always check stats and stuff. Right. And I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. Oh, I already got it up so y'all can see it. Right. Now peep this, man. Of course, the average salary of a black woman in the United States varies depending on factors such as education and being a woman, but generally lower than that of white, non-Hispanic men. Right? Full-time year-round workers with a high school diploma, black women earn about 63 cents for every dollar earned by white non-Hispanic men with the same degree. Right? Full-time year-round workers with a bachelor's degree earn a median of 57,000. So most of y'all chicks that talk about y'all college educated, y'all have a bachelor's degree. Very chicks out here running around with masters, doctorates, and PhDs and MBAs, man. Very few. It's not a lot. Not in areas of industry that actually matter, like infrastructure, STEM and stuff like that. You know? And $57,000 a year in today's economy ain't shit. It's barely making it. Minimum wage. That's about $25 to $30 an hour, give or take. Okay, between 25 and let's say that's about it's about between $25 and $30 an hour, somewhere in between, in overtime included. You know, at my job, if I was working, if we was getting our full overtime that we could possibly get on a weekly basis, I would be making slightly higher than that. Slightly higher than that. You know, about maybe, I think like 50 cents. I did the number. What is it? I would be making about a good $3,500 to $4,000 more than that at my job. I got a very average job, right? And that's if we get constant, consistent overtime every week, the same amount of hours, which we don't, right? But fortunately for me, right, being the hustler that I am, you know, I got other ways of supplementing my income. You did. Oh, don't forget, we monetize over here at A Real Talk. Hit that goddamn it super chat, super sticker, super like button, and contribute to your interest. You understand what I'm saying? Cheers, man. We're over here sipping on our own wine over here, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Columbus, Ohio. We're having this conversation, man. But a lot of y'all chicks definitely overvalue yourselves. See, us men, you get a lot of dudes that put 100 on 10 when it comes to themselves. I've been known to do it, you know, but as of lately, recent years, I just certain stuff I don't do no more. You know what I mean? That was when I was a younger man. You know what I'm saying? You like to embellish and emphasize a little bit more than what probably actually is. But now we pretty much cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I have my own line, but I'm not rich. You know, we ain't Bartles and James or nothing like that. You know, we're not Diageo or nothing like that. You know, you know what I'm saying? We ain't Seagrams or nothing like that. You know, Bacardi or nothing like that. But you know, we get there eventually one of these days. As long as y'all support and make it like that, we could create generational wealth, Black-owned companies. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, these are some numbers for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Just to show that the average Black woman, man, with a high school diploma, somewhere like around, you know what I'm saying? Here we go right here. Now, this is in 2020 and 2021, right? Between 20 and 29, Black women were making 21.4K a year. Damn, that's crazy. You hear that shit, folks? This is in 2020, bro. 2021, the average earning salary of the average Black woman, meaning high school educated, diploma, no and college education, was $21,400. The average, my nigga. And that's between women between 20 and 29. Now, women between 30 and 39, the average was $34,006. Women between 40 and 49 was $41,900, and 50 and 59 is $45,100. So, I mean, and look at your counterparts. They got y'all beat every trip by like down near 10K. 20 to 29. Now, this is in 2020, 2021 now, so keep this in mind. This is a couple years ago. I would guarantee the numbers maybe increased a little bit, but not too much, right? For a white, not Hispanic woman, ages 20 to 29, 28,000. 30 to 39, 46,000. 40 to 49, 51,000, and 50 to 59, 49,000. I wonder why the age group for 50 to 59 is a little less, and I'm going to say it's because most elderly white women don't typically be having to work. Right? So, I mean, you know, look at these numbers, man. And this was like roughly 4 or 5 years ago. This wasn't that long ago. Not too much has changed in the economic market since then. Matter of fact, it's got exponentially worse. This might be lower than this, man. Look at this, y'all, man. This ain't me just spewing shit. This is out of the Social Security Administration, man. This ain't me just making up numbers, spewing nonsense just to make an argument and sound smart. No, this is actual facts. And this was a little over 4 years ago. A little under 4 years ago. So all y'all, and we're talking average, which is most of y'all. Most. More than half. So y'all can cut us off. That's why when I be looking on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, OG, what's happening, man? And I be seeing all y'all chicks talking about y'all going on vacations 3 or 4 or 5 times a year. Y'all got all this money. I'll be like, man, y'all living crazy. Y'all living way beyond your means. There's no way you can afford that without have some money inherited from your family, having a husband, partner, boyfriend, whatever to help you out, or you become successful in some type of side hustle or business you got going on. Or, right, what's the other alternative? You know? And I'm not like shitting on that. What I'm saying is I just don't like the perping of it. A lot of y'all chicks be putting 100 on 10. a guy like me, I can see right through that shit. You know, I know what money look like. I know what people who make money do. And most people who make money significantly, you would never even know it. You would only know it if you went to their house. Because people who make money for real, the one thing they know how to spend their money on is a nice property. People with money have a nice house and a nice car. They might not wear the flyest clothes and do all the, you know, the most that a lot of y'all be doing on social engineering. But one thing I know about people who really get money for real and got their finances in order, they have a house and vehicles, nice ones, right? And investments. So, you know what I'm saying? We all need to step our game up when it comes to the financial game. I know I do. I'm soaking up all the game I can, man. You know what I'm saying? Restructure my credit, trying to establish better business credit, you know, soaking up game for people who are successful. Good thing for me, I have a whole circle full of family and friends who are successful entrepreneurs to put me up on game in the things that I need help with, you know? So, you know what I'm talking about? I don't live outside of my means. I don't wear designer at all. Never really did. Never really cared for it, for real, to be honest with you. You will see me in my man Fly Town 614 gear, though. Or you'll see me in my young brother Marvin's gear, Dreams Don't Expire. Or you'll see me with my brother Nick Frymacher, CEO of Cousin Bougie, Columbus, Ohio-based established fashion house and design company. You'll see me wearing that. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me wearing people who I know personally, who I can call on the phone and get a custom order. You'll see me wearing that stuff, though. You know, and shout out to my brother Bucktown Al. You'll see me rocking the We Bleed Hip Hop merch. We're about to have the A Real Talk, Don H Wine, Art Vino, E&E merch coming too. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Once again, we over here sipping on our own wine. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I mean? That's just the one thing that be killing me when it comes to a lot of chicks, especially black chicks. I bet they be most of y'all chicks are average. Y'all average. Your job where you make $25 to $30 an hour, that is average. That is average. Very average. So the fact that I know most of y'all chicks is making somewhere between $15 and $25 an hour. And I'll be seeing the way y'all be. And I don't be knowing nobody's personal situation, but I know what I'm able to do with my salary as a black man, a single black man, taking care of my daughter on child support, along with everything else I got going on. Now, I could be doing certain things, but see, then I would be irresponsible. You know what I'm talking about? So when I see a lot of chicks online projecting this image that they just like got everything under control, everything's good, your money's great. Nah, man. Most of us is living check to check. Most of us got very little savings, and most of us credit ain't that great. And the credit that we do got ain't enough to buy a goddamn toilet seat with, but a raggedy ass crib, maybe a nice crib that really ain't worth shit. They just look nice. Maybe a nice late model vehicle that we ain't gonna be getting our heads cracked wide open on the pavements for if you just not like me and just buy cars out, cash out from. I don't like even having car notes. I don't do car notes. I would rather ride an older model car that I can afford to cash out for than worry about a car note. With that being said, I'm going to be purchasing me a new vehicle when tax season comes. You dig? I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. I'm gonna get a car though. I don't know what kind of car I'm getting. I think I'm gonna get me a Hyundai. I think I'm gonna give me a Honda. Got them what's the damn car is called? Accord. Maybe give me a Honda Accord or a Nissan, like a Maxima or something like that, on the late model side. You did. As long as my car run good and it don't give me a lot of problems, I don't really too much care about all that crazy stuff. Like I say, I don't get me wrong, I like foreign cars, but I'm gonna only ride a foreign car if I can go afford to cash out for it. If I can't afford to cash out for it, I would never ever have a down payment. I'll just keep riding late model cars like I'll be doing. You know. See, I don't live outside of my means. I don't put on as if I'm just doing all of this balling and all of this extravagant stuff. And one thing about social engineering is it has put off the perception that we, or has given us the ability to portray the perception and image like we just all up. One thing I can't stand about social engineering is how everybody's up. Everybody's on top. Everybody got good credit. Everybody riding foreign. Everybody got big boy chains on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got nice watches. Everybody taking all these trips and all that shit. And I'm like, man, this is stuff you can do when you selling drugs. As an ex-drug dealer, right? I'm sitting here telling y'all. And most average drug dealers, even back then, wasn't really getting it like that, right? But even if you was a nigga who was getting to some significant amount of bread, that is the only lifestyle that you could lead that allows you, unless you invested in the stock market or something like that, that where you can get cash on the demand like that to even spend it like that. A motherfucker who got a decent job making $30 an hour, working 40 hours a week, you can't afford to do some of the stuff I be seeing y'all, especially chicks, doing. Y'all can't afford that shit, man. They about to sit up here and trick me. I done messed with plenty of chicks who was nurses, secretaries, worked in administration, worked in customer service, high up, lower middle management. I done all types of chicks who, yeah, man. Yeah, most of y'all chicks is living way above y'all's means. Y'all here got a brand new Benz, a C320 Benz. You know, you got that Acura or that Infinity, something that you making them high-ass payments on. Living in that dumbass apartment that costs way too much. You feel me? When you could just go get a goddamn house. Yeah, man. Y'all, a lot of y'all chicks is perping for real, man. A lot of y'all perping for real, man. You hear me? See, one thing I notice about a lot of us guys, we don't perp about our lifestyle, man. That's why when it comes to the whole dating thing, we're not too enthused to be going nowhere extravagant. So y'all chicks, y'all like to go spend money because y'all getting a little bit of money, and you think it don't work like that though, man. Y'all go out to eat, spend all this money. See, men, we don't do that. Even if we got money, we ain't about. I mean, if it's a special occasion, like say somebody's birthday, then that's when we'll go all out. Somebody just had a new baby, got a great, get successful business. We gonna celebrate, but on the average, if we all go out for one, we're not all clamming up a bill and giving it up. No, we are men. We understand that we got to pay for our own food. So when I go out and link up with Fonz and Court and L and John Boy and whoever else it may be, you know what I'm saying? We're all paying for our own individual food and drinks. Now, I might buy a round of drinks for somebody. Fonz might get a round of drinks. You feel me? One. Fonz, you getting 3 rounds of drinks for all these things? Only way I do something like that is if I just, like I said, if I came up on some bread and I got it. You feel me? But we don't do shit like how y'all do it though, man. I'm not comparing us. I'm just saying when it comes to finances, us men, we tend to be a little bit more frugal. We tend to be a little bit more responsible. We tend to be a little bit more, paying attention to how we spend our money, because as men, we work very hard for our money, especially depending on what field of industry we working in. Like if you are most of us who do physical work, we work not necessarily hard, but we use our bodies. We ain't sitting up there about to do stupid stuff with our money when we got to pay bills and mortgages and rents and insurances and all that. We ain't about to just sit here and be blowing our bread. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to be saving our bread, trying to invest it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make something pop. You did. You know what I mean? We investing in stocks. We investing in each other amongst ourselves or whatever the situation is. And when we have the time and the ability to have fun, we're going to do it. But we definitely ain't about to be linking up every weekend, splurging, doing stupid stuff, man, like some of y'all chicks be doing. Even the white boys know this, man. Pay attention. Repeat this white boy right here, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
I think most guys are like, word, and most women are mortified.
I think that most women, even the hard ones, even the big boss bitch women, ultimately, if the right man sits in front of her at the table and he controls his frame and he is truly meaning what he's saying, and she finds him to be competent, charming, and all the other things, that she will gladly put down the boss bitch crown and be submissive and be happy inside that role.
I think most guys are like, word, and most women are mortified.
I think that most women, even the hard ones, even the big boss bitch women, ultimately, if the right man sits in front of her at the table and he controls his frame and he is truly meaning what he's saying, and she finds him to be competent, charming, and all the other things, that she will gladly put down the boss bitch crown and be submissive and be happy inside that role.
Now, see, I agree with that to an extent, right? To an extent, you know what I'm saying? And this is a big thing right here for amongst a lot of people too. And this is a preference thing for me. Me personally, I don't want no woman to submit to me in the way that we normally interpret the word submit. Submission is not a bad thing, but when I say how, because most of y'all chicks, when y'all hear the word submit, y'all thinking of the definition of submit, where it means like you're beneath somebody, like you're subservient to somebody, like, you know, you're an underling, like somebody, you know, that's how y'all be thinking about this. And this is why I shy away from using that, because one thing a lot of chicks don't display is critical thinking, right? So they're going to automatically go to the negative aspects of a word's meanings, then go to the more possible, positive meanings. Like submission is not a bad thing, but it's a form of submission that is considered to be a negative thing, and that's what a lot of y'all chicks lean towards, which is why I don't even like the word, because I know that's the first thing y'all go to. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on real quick. Y'all check this one out right here.
In your past, they didn't want to see you in. Oh, no. Now you having it, girl, go and talk your shit. Oh, no. Go ahead.
Talk your shit. Even though I may be a boss, because clearly I'm an entrepreneur and you working in that realm, I don't, you carry yourself like that, but at the same time, because women may want men, but they come off as they don't want one, as though they don't need one, right? So I feel like if you're gonna be a woman who's in leadership or in entrepreneurship, then you need to carry yourself in a certain type of way. If you're looking for a man, now if you don't know motherfucking man, then by all means you can rock that bitch however it is that you want to. But if you're looking for a man, then you gotta understand that how men, what's in a man's DNA, like they're not gonna be receptive to that. Like they need a feminine woman.
Talk your shit.
See, this is why a lot of y'all need to stop. Listen, man. And I mean this so much, man, right? I really mean this, man. Y'all chicks out there in YouTube, social engineering, internet land, stop listening to each other when it comes to things concerning men. Most of y'all, and I mean most of y'all, 99.99% of y'all do not know what the fuck y'all are talking about. And it's crazy because y'all been sitting up here dealing with specifically us black men most of y'all's lives, and y'all still are clueless. Absolutely clueless for the most part. I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm saying the majority, overwhelmingly mass majority of y'all don't be having a clue what y'all be talking about when it comes to us, right? Y'all need to stop. If y'all women out there want to know about men, how we think, how we act, what our minds are, y'all need to talk to men about that, man. Right? See, it's just the opposite. And this is one of those things that y'all just have to accept. This is one of those exception to the rules things, man. right? Y'all just have to accept it. When it comes to us, though, young men can come to us to get game on how to handle themselves with y'all. See, we can put young brothers up on game when it comes to y'all. Most of y'all can't put each other up on game when it comes to us, though. Don't care if you don't like it. Don't care if you don't agree with it. It's true. The way this whole fake gender war thing is proof of that. Right? Like if I want advice on women, I'm not going to go to a woman, right? You want to know why? I don't need advice on women. I'm 42, about to be 43. I'm super gamed up. I was raised by some thorough women, and I got a lot of experience. There is nothing about women that women can tell me that I don't already know. Now, maybe a young boy, that's different, but see, that's why y'all young boys got us. Y'all come to us for the game. Woman can't give you the game. She gonna give you the game that she know, which is how to manipulate and use men. Not how to get on a man's program, how to follow a man's leadership, guidance, wisdom. Most women ain't gonna teach you that, young man, if they trying to give you some game. They ain't even gonna mention that. All the girls gonna tell you is what you should be doing as a man to please a woman or cater to a woman in whatever capacity. They're never gonna tell you this is what a woman should be doing for you as a man. This is why it's not good for men to go try to get some game from a woman about being a man dealing with women. That's my brother Red Supreme TV1 say, you gang goofy Gilligans. I wish I would go to a woman for some goddamn advice. If it ain't like business orientated. It'd be different if she's a woman who is expertise possessing in certain fields that I may not, that she can help me out with business wise. I will go to the if a woman is good at business and she's successful and she can help me grow mine, I would definitely go to that woman for some game. And that I'm talking about is relationships. I'm talking about life. No. Simply because most of y'all just not equipped to do it. I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to remain in silence. And I know y'all out there talking shit. This nigga quoting scripture as he sit up here sipping on his own wine, smoking on the fruitiest of the fruity. I'm not a man of God. I'm not holy sanctified and all of that, man. I just use it as reference to shine the light on what I'm saying. Chaos Rain, what's up? Why? Right? A lot of y'all dudes is terrible for real, man. Y'all been listening to these corny ass dudes on the internet. You know what I'm talking about? Dudes who ain't never had no women, or now that they got some bread, now they able to get women, and now all of a sudden they know how to tell you about how to interact and engage with chicks when they ain't never had chicks a day in their life before they became who they are now. You gotta go holler at guys like myself. You know what I'm saying? Guys like my brother Red Supreme, guys like my brother Sir Ism, who sit up there and had the bras going up and going above and beyond when a nigga ain't have nothing. Huh? Oh, I've been up to the same stuff, Chaos Rain. You see it, man. Streaming, making live videos, pre-recorded content, shorts. You know what I'm talking about? Starting my own wine company, Art Vino. Sipping on this Art Vino Chianti. Getting these goddamn wine tastings going, events going. Shout out to my brother King Els, you know. Grinding and growing, expanding the brand, you know. Art Media Studio / Always Cutting Studios going in full effect for January 2025. We bringing back Spiritual Root Sundays too. Matter of fact, when I get done with this stream, I'm gonna go pick up my pops. Me and pops gonna go get some lunch or something like that. You feel me? Yeah, man. Boss batch, as my brother Sir Ism would say. Don't get a boss batch, get you a nice young batch. You know what I mean? And this is one of the reasons why we go for the younger chicks, because younger chicks, y'all can say what it sounds like. This is the reason why y'all go for the simp sucker ass niggas. And see, the thing with simps and suckers, it's an age range, right? Wouldn't it make sense for a woman who doesn't really want to be under the leadership of a man but wants male companionship and wants to run things? Wouldn't it make sense for her to get with a simp ass nigga who's just going to put her on the pedestal and work hard to make sure she got everything she needs at the expense of whatever fuck he's putting at risk or sacrifice? Right? Like, it makes sense for a man who done put a lot of work in to become the most masculine version of himself, successful version. It makes sense for him to get with the type of woman that he wants. And the reality of the situation is, by the time most of y'all chicks reach my age, y'all are overvaluing yourselves and y'all ain't easy to teach. Don't even want to be taught. Don't want to be led. But the young girls, even though we being made to believe that they're becoming corrupt, and they are, but not to the degree that we being made to believe, younger chicks tend to be a little bit more easier to mold. They tend to be a little bit more suggestible. They tend to be a little bit more receptive, right? So what would make sense for a guy who's successful, made himself into the best version of himself, especially if he wants to continue his legacy. Most of y'all chicks, by the time y'all get my age, y'all got kids from other men or men, and y'all don't want to have no more kids, even though some of y'all still can have children. Y'all don't want any children. So why would a dude who got his stuff together, even moderately, I'm talking about has his own house, paid for, almost paid for, his own condo apartment with a vehicle or two, making about 60, 70K a year, got a little couple side hustles going on, fairly decent credit, you feel me? I'm talking about, why would he settle for anything less than what he deserves? And if he feel like he want a certain woman, he gonna get that. He want a younger woman who's not gonna be all bitter and used up and thinking that she's his equal and got bodies and baggage. And wouldn't it make sense for him to get with a nice young batch that's willing and ready to just jump on his program and follow his leadership? Wouldn't that make sense for a man to do? Put a number 11 in the chat if you agree with that. Or should a man just get with a chick and just settle? Because men are really the ones who settle, for real, for real. We the ones that's mostly, for the most part, settling. So wouldn't it make sense to not mess with a chick who coming with another man's kids? She making her own money, so she been used to this. She's not about to just, yeah, okay, baby, whatever you say, I'm following your leadership. No, man. Trust me, I know from experience. I know this to be true from experience. So this ain't no bashing or none of that. This is facts. I'm not one of you lame ass niggas on here who can't get broads, man. I've been had and continue to have my way. Because I'm just that type of guy, right? And most of y'all can be this type of guy. You just gotta have confidence in yourself, right? You gotta stop allowing your little head to beat your big head out. And to y'all niggas out there that can't get bras, right? You know what it is, and you know why you can't get bras. Now, either you're gonna change it or you're not. Right? And that's up to y'all. Y'all brothers out there that could be considered an incel or a simp or a lane or a trick or whatever it is, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know where y'all lacking. See, one thing about us ladies, and let me put y'all up on some game, man. One thing about us men, I don't care what type of man you is. You could be a 100% straight up solid guy like me. You could be a fuck nigga like how some of y'all niggas is. Y'all could be niggas that let your little head beat your big head out. Y'all could be niggas that's addicted to sex. Y'all could be whatever type of dude you is, right? But one thing for sure, two things for certain, as a man, on any level, you know what areas you lacking in. You know what you need to improve on. You know what you need to work on. You know exactly why you're not having success with women. You know why. Is you gonna be man enough to fix that shit? See, a lot of us men don't want to admit that when it comes to women. The reason why we ain't having a lot of luck with women, the reason why we not be getting no bras is because it ain't our season to even be messing with bras in that. Man, hold on, man. Now we about to drop some real game, man. It might not be your season to even be entertaining bras like that. If you ain't got a woman who sees you as the man you are, she sees the potential, she sees the work you are actively putting in to achieve that which you talk about, what you discuss, what is your dreams, your aspiration, your goals. She sees you pursuing that, doing the necessary stuff to bring that into fruition, working hard at your job, got your hustle going on, whatever you got going on, school, whatever. And she said, you know what? I believe in this man. I'm going to get on this man's program. I'm going to let this man lead me because I see where he's going and I believe in him. And I'm going to contribute however I can to help this man become that. If you ain't got a woman that's riding with you like that, you don't even probably be messing with chicks like that. You probably don't need to be messing with chicks at all. You need to be focused on becoming the better man. You need to be focused on becoming the best version, masculine version of yourself. That's what I would suggest to any of my brethren. Sage Mo, what's happening? That's what I would suggest to any of y'all brothers or young brothers asking for some advice. Bruh, the reason why you're not having good luck with chicks, the reason why chicks ain't fucking with you, they ain't choosing up on you, it's probably not your season to be even engaging or interacting with chicks like that, bruh. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on what you need to work on, man. A lot of y'all brothers be seeing this stuff on the internet, Instagram. You know, we men, so we have that lust in us. We have that primal animalistic side to us where we want to go chase the cat. And I'm not knocking that, but see, as men, y'all, we got to get that under control. We can't be controlled and consumed by our lust as men. The little head cannot be allowed to beat the big head out ever, especially when you become a man. I say as a younger man, it's not cool, but as a younger man, I understand it because, you know, we coming into ourselves. We developing and exploring certain things, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But, and I would never tell a young brother, that's on his come up, on his rise to become a man. I'm not going to tell you to not have sex. I would suggest that you do not focus on it. Rest in the essence to Kevin Samuels, man. He said, men on the come up, on the rise, we should be investing no more than 7% of our time towards women. And I so much agree with that. I would say 5, but 7 is a good number. Young brothers between the ages of 18 and 30, less than 7% of your time on a weekly basis should go into women. If she, like I said, if she ain't showing you the qualities of wifey on your team, on your program, following your leadership, your guidance, your instructions, your you know what I'm saying, your provision, your wisdom. She see the man that you is developing into, and she want to help you become that. In turn, you want to help her become the woman she designed to be, and she riding with you no matter what. That's the type of broad you need to rock with. Them's the girls that deserve to be taken on dates and get diamonds and all that. When you work hard, that's the women that you give that to, man. But most of these chicks ain't on that, young brother. They just ain't on it, young brother. Let it go, man. Focus less than 7% of your time on these bras, man. Be honest with them. Do not lie to them. Tell them the truth. It is what it is, man. And flat out, if a chick ain't on that type of time with you, you don't need to be trying to wipe up nothing. You don't need to be trying to get in no serious relationship if she ain't on that time with you. Right? You'd be surprised what these chicks would be willing to go for when you just be honest with them, bro. You hear me? I'm telling you, I'm not lying to no bro. Listen, this is what it is. Either you gonna jump on board or you're not. We got way too many options, brother. Even being average earning, regular ass black men that we mostly are. Right? Dumb options. Don't sell yourself short. Don't spread yourself thin. You hear me? Go on a year or two celibacy journey, nigga. Yeah. Straight like that. See, when you become consumed with your lust, you are no longer having sex. Sex is having you. And if you a man, as a man, we are not led in any way consumed or controlled by our lust. At all. Especially if my pockets ain't right. If my pockets ain't right, man, the last thing on my mind is some pussy, man. Last thing on my mind is a batch, especially if she ain't bringing something to the table. Come on, man. And I'm talking about a man now, yo. I'm not talking about you silly dudes who are led by your Johnson and y'all just want to smash a chick. Nah, I'm cooked. If my pockets ain't right, like I said, if my money ain't right, if we as men, we know what we need to do. We know when we fucking around. We know when we ain't doing everything we supposed to do. We know we ain't putting the most effort into what we supposed to be putting our effort into. As men, we know these things, right? So when we recognize that we lacking in some areas, maybe the focus should not be on some pussy, on some bras, unless she's going to contribute to, or she is contributing to you becoming that what you know you can be. If she ain't doing that, get rid of her. And since most of y'all chicks overvalue yourselves, right? This task not necessarily is difficult, y'all. It's very easy, but it can become very trying because, like I say, we're men, you know what I'm saying? And one of the most difficult things you're going to do as a man, becoming the man you designed to be, the most masculine version of yourself, one of the things that's going to be the most toughest thing for you to do is to get control of your sexual desires. We got too many stimuli in our environment. We got Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, porn sites, you know, OnlyFans, everything to excite and ignite your sexuality, your lust for female anatomy, you know. And I can understand it, y'all. I dig it. I respect it to an extent. I'm a man myself. I've been there, man. It was a point in time where my lust consumed me, man, controlled me, man. This is why I'm able to speak to y'all about this in the way and manner that I am. All right? I'm not just saying this as a nigga moral finger wagging, nigga. I done sit up here and simp for a batch. I done did some sucker shit over a batch. I done sit up here and did some crazy stuff just to get some box. I done sit up here and went to a dangerous ass neighborhood I ain't had no goddamn business going to just in the pursuit of some strange batch, some strange box that I wanted to hit because I just was attracted to how she looked. I ain't exempt. That's young boy shit though. We grown men now though, man. We 40 plus, man. We're going into our mid 40s, man. We come into our financial stride. Our maturity stride as men, we developing our boundaries and our standards, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's some morals and standards that got to come into play now, man. You can't just be sitting up here just fucking on the business because you know you can get the cheeks from her. And let me come up on this too, though, ladies. And this is why I don't understand the whole. I mean, I understand it. I understand why. I just don't. Well, I can understand how to, right? But the whole incel thing, That's how I know it's a personal thing when it comes to being an incel. Because if you want cheeks and you're trying to get cheeks, but you ain't getting no cheeks in today, 2024, going to 2025, something wrong with you, brother. Because listen here, no disrespect to my black sister, and I love y'all to death. I'm gonna always choose to be and holler at and engaged in that type of situation as far as like romantically with a black woman. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm attracted to other races, but I tend to stick with black women. You feel me? This ain't no slight at y'all, but it's easy to smash y'all, man. I'm sorry, man. It is, man. I mean, my brother Fonz, I'm pretty sure he can, you know, second that and agree with me on that. It's terribly easy to smash y'all, bro.
Smash what?
Black chicks.
I think it goes back to what you said earlier. It really ain't about color.
Nah, it is about color to an extent, for real, for real. It is when most black men mess with black women. So it is when we're talking about that. Most niggas mess with black bitches. That's just what it is, man.
See, I mess with everything.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But see, and not saying that my brother Fonz's opinion is biased, but he don't exclusively or even majorly mess with just black women. So I understand why he's saying maybe he might not be the right person to ask that. You feel me? But to my brothers, most of us who mess with specifically and only black women, like myself, I'm telling you right now, man, it's very easy to smash y'all.
Any black chick I want to smash, I have.
Exactly. You feel me? So, and I done have my fair share of other races, but I just prefer black women. That's just me, especially chocolate pretty. Anyway, but and this is no disrespect, man. I love y'all, man, but it's very easy to smash y'all, especially if you a handsome, charismatic, magnetic, intelligent, just sauced up, ganged up individual like myself, which a lot of us are. You feel me? It's easy, man. Listen here, man. I ain't never had no issues in that area in my life. Right? You see what my man Sage Mo say? He said, yeah, a lot of this is to keep us in the negative aspect of the root. Yeah, all of that. Right? And I just be telling y'all chicks, man, like, there's nothing wrong with having good self-esteem, man. I don't think there's no man on earth that wants a woman that has low self-esteem. Right? But there's a difference between having high self-esteem and being arrogant, putting 100 on 10. And let me just be furthermore honest with y'all ladies, man. Of course, it's okay and it's a good thing for you if you are college educated and you have a degree and you are in some area position working at a corporation or a field of industry that allots you to be in a situation where you're in a financial situation where you make like a certain amount of money. That's all well and good. But I'm telling y'all ladies right now, a lot of y'all ladies, man, and y'all just, this part of the indoctrination, y'all just don't get it. But man, listen, we do not value that. None of us, no man on any level values your education, values your expertise in a certain field of study or industry. All right. Your accomplishments aren't valuable to us. They don't benefit us. Right? Now, that might sound selfish on a certain level, and I can understand why it would, but when we're talking about what men want from women, or the things that we find value in women, or the things that we think make a woman valuable to us, your goddamn degrees and your education just ain't one of them. When I say it's not one of them, I don't mean we don't want no dumb, stupid box of rocks ass broad who ain't got at least a graduation from high school level of education. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you are a chick who's educated, I say indoctrinated, because that's what it really is, that is of no value to most of us, especially us average men. There ain't no fucking value to us that you went to the goddamn school for 4 years at least and got a degree and whatever you got a degree. And that's not valuable to me, especially if you're not bringing that to our household and contributed to what can contribute to making me become the best version of myself that I must be for our family. If it ain't doing that, it's pointless and useless. And I think a lot of y'all chicks need to understand that. It'd be different if y'all had chicks with degrees in medical engineering, chemical engineering, architectural engineering, infrastructure, STEM. It'd be different, which I'm starting to see a lot of young chicks do, which is good, right? But I'm talking about my generation, though. Most of y'all got bachelor degrees in psychology and sociology and business management, and you know, y'all got degrees in biomedical engineering, electrical engineering, things to do with infrastructure. You're not lawyers or doctors or politicians or you know, big business magnates or nothing like that. Y'all working in like art industry, like, you know, entertainment and, you know, estheticians and, you know, things to do with the arts and stuff like that. You know, curators at museums, which you can make a lot of money doing, but I mean, that's just not like something that's like preferable. That's not something that's practical. You know, we don't got a lot of women plumbers, a lot of women construction workers, a lot of women's electricians, a lot of women HVAC techs. We don't have a lot of the women roofers who do the roads, infrastructure. We don't have a lot of that. I'm not saying there's not any women who do these things, because there are, but the numbers are so small, they're damn near not even worth talking about. Insignificant. Most of these areas are dominated by men, which they should be. It's just certain things y'all women just are not physically able to do, right? So y'all just shouldn't be doing them. This might sound crazy, but I don't know any raps. Would you rather traverse on a highway built by men, or going over a river on a bridge built by men, in a bus traveling vehicle built by men or women? How many women car companies are there owned by women that make and design cars? How many of them are there? How many women construction firms are there that build roads and bridges? How many are there? How many companies that build airplanes are owned by women, founded and funded by women? Right? And the very things that give y'all's value, y'all shun. Right? The very things that give y'all value, the things that us men value highly, y'all shun. Right? The very things that we value the most as men from and in y'all women, y'all shun. Y'all call us sassy and shit like that for wanting that shit controlling. My baby cooking with Kaya is a prime example of that.
Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Hello, fine self.
She got me Mally and Law. She got me Mally and Law. She got me Mally and Law. She got me. She got me.
That's all mad as hell. See, the things that we value, the things that we actually value, the things that will make us treat you like the queen you think you is, the things that you can do and should do that will have us willing to go work 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, one job, two jobs, one nice job for the week and one on the weekend, start our own businesses. And we'll be willing to go do these things lovely. Won't mind doing them just so we can co-provide for our family, because we know we got a woman that's doing stuff like this in their home. Kaya, natural hair, natural body, know how to prepare decent, moderately healthy food, with a smile on her face, can't wait to do it, enjoys doing it, loves doing it, can't wait to do it for you. This is what we find valuable. This is what's going to get you taken care of, to where you ain't got to talk about no 50-50 shit. But see, most of y'all ain't probably like how the image Kaya portrays. And I say that because I don't know Kaya personally. So I don't know if this is all a game, if it's all a grift. I don't know what's going on with her. But I'm going to go with she's genuine like this. That means her mama raised her right. So if that's the case, this is what we value as men. And Kaya is not super cold bad. Kaya is very average. She's very average. Average looking. She young, pretty. She can still have kids. Her body is just at the age where it's just on point, snapback age. She can have a kid or two, and by the time she's 30, still snap back to this. She ain't got no nigga stressing her out to where she all bitter. She definitely ain't listening to none of you goofy ass broads. She got all y'all salty. Y'all shun the very things that give y'all's value to us. This is a young lady who's not overvaluing herself. Matter of fact, she's showcasing her worth and her value. She's making herself, we're as men, we see her or chicks like her, and we see the value. We like, oh, I can work with that. If she doing that under my leadership, under my guidance, oh, we gonna be right. See, that's how our mind works, right? Excuse me. Cooking with Kaya, y'all mad? Huh? And I hear a lot of chicks saying, well, Kaya, where your man at? Kaya don't want no man right now, and that's okay. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of dudes trying to get at Kaya. Kaya might be a young, focused young lady. Maybe she do got a dude and she keeps her relationship private. Maybe she does have a guy who she entertains and she just don't want us to know about it for one reason and one reason only, and then none of our goddamn business. You don't need to be in a relationship or be married to do what Kaya's doing. I'm gonna tell you what, doing what she's doing, if she's true and genuine to it, it ain't gonna be too long before a real one come and scoop her young ass up. I'm gonna tell you that much, right? Shit. I'll tell you right now, I'm 43, and I definitely would entertain a nice young. No, that's too young for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's too young for me. The youngest I would go being my age is 29. Right? That's the youngest I could go. You know, but 23 is that's just too young for me personally. I'm not knocking it. You know, if I was to see one of my homies 42, 43 my age with a nice young 23, 24-year-old, 25-year-old young tender on this program and all of that, man, hey, listen, man. Salute. Just me personally, to mess with a chick that young, it's a certain maturity level up here she would have to be on. And just for the most part, most chicks kind of age, they're just not there. You feel me? And that's okay. But if, I mean, you know, anything's possible, man. It's just where I've never met a chick that's as young as her that is all the way ready to just. But there is some out there, though. Some of these girls was raised right. Some of these girls was raised with their mama and their daddy in their house, and they seen their mama cater to their daddy, so they know how to treat men. They know how to conduct themselves around men. Now, mind you, like I say, men. So, you know, y'all got to listen here, man. Cooking with Kaya.
Black got so much shit on the chest house. Which way do I start?
Hey, you know, I'm talking about some shit. She put too much seasoning on her food. Y'all be trying to sit up here. Shout out to the chick. I'm about to play some videos too, y'all, man. The very thing that give y'all's value to us, y'all shun. And here comes young Kaya, 23, putting y'all up on game. And y'all so worried about her saying she'll take your man with this breakfast, this lunch, this dinner. Y'all ain't focusing on the barrels of game she giving y'all. 23, putting y'all up on game. Listen, sis, this is how you get and keep a man. Keyword, man. Because a man's going to appreciate a woman who takes time and effort to prepare delicious, moderately healthy meals for him when he come home from work, his business, whatever it is he do. We'll be a little bit more willing to be faithful and monogamous. You understand what I'm saying? We'll be a little bit more willing to come home to you and take care of you if you taking care of us, because we know a lot of chicks ain't doing this. A lot of chicks ain't sitting up here preparing healthy meals, moderately healthy meals with love. Taking the time and the effort to put some love into that food. Most of y'all chicks ain't doing this shit. Y'all been indoctrinated by the I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got the ring, like that shit works. Living vicariously. Listen, this was crazy about a lot of y'all chicks to me, man. Y'all live vicariously through ratchet ass bras like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Young Lotto, Big Lotto, all of these girls who are all proud of their success and becoming successful business women. Not a hater on that, but y'all listening to that, not realizing that that's the slim majority of y'all, slim minority of y'all. What type of nigga you think is going to go for a broad who don't cook or clean and want to provide for her? What type of dude you think you're going to get if you is a bossed up chick making some money? What type of nigga you think you going to get? You think you going to get you a boss ass nigga? I'm not saying he won't be a boss as far as being able to get some money, but he won't be a masculine nigga. A lot of niggas who get money be some sassy ass niggas, man. Be them niggas that mess with boys and shit on the low, man. Oh, sassy ass niggas, man. Want to wear 5 bracelets, 20 chains, 20 rings, and all that goofy shit, man. It'd be different if you doing that shit for like stunt, like a photo shoot or something like that. You going out to the event or whatever the situation, because you in that type of lifestyle, you in that type of industry. Different things for different occasions, man. The very things that us men find valuable, that we think give y'all, that give us value to for y'all in our lives, y'all shun. Y'all absolutely despise them. And here come a chick like Kaya with her average, pretty self, natural in every way, just cooking food. With her little spiel, her joke saying she'll take your man. Because honestly, the thing is, she will take your man with her play. Definitely will. Most of y'all chicks. Especially if y'all not, what she's saying is, if you ain't doing what I'm doing, your man might not fuck with you. You might come fuck with a bro like me. And that's a fact. She ain't lying about that. All right.
He ain't got no right to be worried about your heart. Black say if you keep holding this shit in, the daytime gonna be dark. Rick say every young nigga be mad, understand it. Really just spend your landlord or rent due at the apartment. Bitch, you know all this while I'ma hold shit down, but this hoe got me started. She mad, she calling me broke, but after I hit her bank, I'ma be up 40. I was broke yesterday, but now I'm on 40K. We in Atlanta. She gon' see, cause she follow my page. She been patient, baby. I'ma keep gambling with your love. I'm dealing with this lie, yo. More money, more Israel, baby. Find me a problem, there ain't no problem. Tell me issues, I go solve.
Hey, man, that guacamole sauce right there slaps. Do you hear me? That shit right there she put on them tacos, that guacamole, salsa, whatever it is, man, that stuff is, oh my God.
I'm used to fixing up killers and robbers. Call me a tender, call me a combo, by my bed.
Did someone make you breakfast this morning, or does Kai have to?
You feel me? Talk to him, Kaya. If she ain't coming like this, y'all, she ain't worth it. She don't deserve no date. She don't deserve no time, no nothing outside of what she presents herself to show that she worthy to get. Matter of fact, if she ain't coming like this, cut her. And that's what I'm telling y'all brothers, especially y'all young brothers, man. Y'all got to get some dick discipline. You got to get some standards and some morals and some boundaries about yourself. Watch how man, I'm telling y'all, stop being so thirsty. Stop being so willing to do whatever to get the box, man, because that's mostly what it is when it comes to a lot of y'all, especially y'all young dudes. Y'all, we got access to too much different stuff. The imagery, we see the chicks on Instagram with their ass out. We see the chicks all across the internet, social engineering, and you know, you being highly sexualized, you're being highly stimulated sexually on such a frequent basis that you can't think straight, right? And chicks are so transactional nowadays. You know, it's like who goes to the highest bidder. Because everybody got a price, even Kaya. Right? But we got a nice, beautiful, natural. Look at Kaya's body, man. This little girl is a pretty girl. She ain't like super cold in the face, but she's pretty. She's a very average chick. You know, give her about a good 5 or 6, but when she get herself done up, she can turn into a 7, possible 8. You feel me? When she get her, and Kaya young, she only 23. She ain't even grown into her grown woman body yet. Just imagine when she like 27, 28. When she get up to the age where I would get at her. She got her grown woman thickness coming in. She's still a young girl. She got the young tight body. Imagine when she get the grown type body. Because if she stayed focused, get on the right rules program, don't have no babies or nothing like that, and stick to the plan, you know what I'm saying? You did. Y'all hate Kaya, man. I love that y'all hate her too. She's everything y'all wish y'all was. Enough, a lot of y'all could be. Y'all just lazy. Y'all ain't about to sit here. Y'all ain't about to sit here and go make no tacos from scratch like that for no nigga. Y'all ain't about to do stuff like this simply because you want to. Simply because this is who you are. You want a man to enjoy your food and show him like, look, fuck with me. This is the type of shit you're going to get fucking with a broad like me, fucking with a real chick like me. I cook. You hear me?
Welcome to another video, Cooking with Kaya. Say with me, y'all, Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Like the sun y'all be hating. I love the hate that y'all be giving this chick. Kaya look good. She a nice looking broad, man. She seem like she cool. This don't seem like no fake or no facade. This don't seem like no grift to us men. This is natural. This is Kai. This is the type of broad she is, man. She likes to cook. So if she messing with a dude who she interested in, liking, of course she gonna cook for you. This is not nothing she do to get you. This is what she do just because this is what she do, but it's going to get you. You did. Yeah, I mean, like I say, 25 is a little young for me, Sage Fell, but if I could come across a young, thorough 25-year-old who was raised right, you know, she got respect for me because she grew up with her daddy in her life, man. I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't. I'm just gonna say that's not something that I would pursue as far as like wittingly seeking out. You know what I'm saying? If I have to come across a chick and I met her and we vibed and exchanged number talking, we got to talking, and she got to be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm this and this, I'm 25. And I was like, damn, for real? 25? Your mom and you get this, when that conversation get to going, you be like, well, then, oh yeah, my mom and dad been married for 30 years. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up. You feel me? So yeah, I can work with that. That's the type of 25-year-old that I would entertain if I was going to. But most of these chicks that's Kai's age, they ratchet and terrible. They're trying to see how they're trying to see how much they can sell their box for. They're trying to see which one of you dumbass niggas is going to take the highest bid on that box. Because they've been listening to goofy ass bros on the internet who don't know what they're talking about.
Remember feeling down, thinking that I want enough. Whoever draining your peace, I won't recommend. You probably think you a man with that gun in your hand. She don't leave me time, oh my. She don't think she fine, oh my. She won't. Shout out to Kaya, man. Y'all need to stop hating on Kaya, man. Right? Right.
Oh, I can take your man with this meal I just cooked. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Oh, I forgot about that song. Yeah. Now you got all these chicks coming up with cooking shows and cooking skits on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and all of that. So shout out to Kai for inspiring you chicks to get y'all asses in that goddamn kitchen, man. That was the whole goal from the get-go. And I think Kai is way more smart than what y'all giving her credit for. I think that was so you gotta have thick skin, man. You gotta be willing to go through the scrutiny, you know, say in order to get certain things accomplished, man. And I think Kai is being very strategic and smart in what she's doing. Because even at the you know what I'm saying, risk, I would say, of or even at the scrutiny of all y'all's negativity, what her main or one of her goals was, and I think she did a real good job of it, was getting y'all to get y'all's ass in them damn kitchens. I see a lot of y'all chicks on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook. I see a lot of y'all posting them videos of y'all making them meals. You hear me? And that's a beautiful thing. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, and this is not a fake saying, this is some real talk. One of the good ways to us real men's heart is through our stomach. Girl, if you can make a good meal, if you know how to cook, that's a major weapon in your arsenal. Right? Because mind you, I can cook my ass off. I don't need a broad to cook nothing for me. But to have a woman who can cook, know how to cook, and enjoys cooking, that's a whole different thing. Right? So all this stuff, and this is how I know a lot of y'all chicks just been indoctrinated. This is part of the overvaluing of yourself. A lot of y'all chicks just automatically assume that it means that you're going to be doing all the cooking, or a man expects you to do all the cooking. No, I like to cook. It would be so nice when I say, hey, baby, fall back. I'm on the grill tonight. Anything, make us a nice salad or something. You feel me? Or make us some sides. You know? But nah, that doesn't mean that we expect you to go to work, because most of the chicks have jobs nowadays, and if you get with a man, you most definitely gonna pay. I don't know what's up with y'all chicks thinking that y'all ain't gonna have to pay. That's insane to me. As a man, getting with a woman who get her ass up and go to work every day. Mind you, y'all fought, marched, protested to have the right to be equally employed just like men, and now y'all are, and y'all still ain't. What makes you think you're going to work and not pay? I just think that's crazy. Any chick I get with, if you work, you definitely going to contribute to what we got going on for sure. Like if I was to get with a woman and she work and we in a relationship and we live with each other, oh, you're going to be paying something. You're going to pay for something. You're going to pay for something. I ain't saying you got to pay everything. I'm not even saying, which is nothing wrong with paying half of everything. If I go to work 60 hours a week and you go to work 40 hours a week, of course I wouldn't expect you to pay half. But if you work in similar industries and we make similar money, we work similar hours, wouldn't it make sense to us to split our expenses and equally contribute to them, which means we equally saving, equally investing, because we are a union, right? We're married, right? We're a couple, right? We're one, right? Don't that make sense? Don't that make financial responsibility sense for the family? That's why Kev used to always ask, are you willing to be responsible for a certain percentage of the household and the family for a lifetime? Now, you got chicks who work and be having okay to decent jobs and don't want to pay nothing. Nah, man. You gonna pay for something. You gonna break bread. What's wrong with y'all? I just think that is insane right there, man. I think that is absolutely insane.
Ladies, let me tell y'all something. Have you noticed? Do you see that only in the Black community we have to discuss 50-50 paying the bills with these men on the...
And see, that's just false right there. This is a conversation amongst all groups of people. The only reason why it's more prominent amongst us, because we lit. We Black folks, we FBA. Everything we do is lit. Everything we do is fire. Everything we talk about, discuss, make popular, make important, everybody else want to be a part of it and talk about it too. So the focus is always going to be on us. But you can best believe other groups of people, this is a topic of discussion amongst them in these same similar spaces. It is. Just go look. Just go look. So a lot of y'all Black chicks, y'all is only aware in y'all only engage and interact with Black spaces in these digital spaces. Y'all don't interact and engage in other spaces. So y'all don't know what the hell is going on amongst Black people, Asian people, Mexican, Latino people, African people. Y'all don't know. Y'all only listen to stuff that got to do with America and Black America. Y'all don't even know what white America got going on. Y'all don't listen to, don't y'all know it's whole white boy content creators in the so-called red pill spaces that have these conversations with other white women and men about 50-50 and everything. Y'all wouldn't know that because y'all don't know that. This is why I be saying, man, a lot of y'all chicks, man, need to just shut up, stop talking. But due to the accessibility of the internet, everybody got a microphone. Everybody can voice their opinion, and everybody should voice their opinion. But some people, everybody don't need to voice their opinion. Right? Some people might feel that way about me, right? But once again, who am I to tell anybody what they can or can't say? I would never do it, but I would say that some of y'all definitely need to shut the fuck up, though. Right? Most of y'all chicks need to be quiet. Y'all need to stop talking. Simply because y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about. And that's where we gotta kind of like manage the freedom of speech and all of that. Not saying that you can't talk, but you just shouldn't speak on things you're not qualified to speak on. Most of y'all chicks not qualified to speak on these things. Y'all just not. Like most of you niggas ain't qualified to speak on things concerning bras. Y'all just not qualified. Y'all ain't got enough experience. And we can tell. It bleeds through the computer waves. We can tell through the internet frequencies that you niggas is lames, man. We can tell that you ain't never had a batch. You ain't never had a batch sit up there and, you know what I'm saying, serve you, cater to you. You did. We can tell that through the computer screen, man. We can tell ain't no nigga ever took you nowhere, spent no money on you. We can tell that, you know, you used to using your sexuality to get what you want from men. We can tell that. Real ones can see right through the computer screen. I know I can. Right? And this girl on the screen right now, she need to shut her mouth. She don't know what she talking about. You did? Let's go.
Y'all notice that, baby? Baby, let me tell y'all something. I remember I was paying 50-50 bills in my goddamn marriage. And I didn't mind helping when I needed. But guess what? Once I stopped paying 50-50 bills in a marriage, he started doing whatever he wanted to do with his money. He wasn't taking the family out. He wasn't taking me out on dates. It was no togetherness. It was just 50-50 on the bills. Anytime you see a man want to do 50-50 and not take care of the full family by himself, he has an agenda. Bitch, that money going to somebody else. And if he don't have enough motherfucking money, he shouldn't even have another motherfucking family. Let me say it again. Bitch, if you can't afford a woman, you shouldn't get a woman. Baby, take care of yourself by yourself. We only got to deal with that shit in the black community. Making me pay them feathery ass $300 bucks, $600 mortgage. You know why? Because I'm trying to have an agenda.
And these are the type of bras y'all silly ass girls listen to. Now, I'm not telling you, you listen to whoever you want to listen to. I'm just going to tell you that you probably should stop listening. I'm not telling you not to listen to them, but I'm telling you that you should probably stop listening to them. Right? It would be in your best interest to not listen to them. But if you want to, go ahead, see what type of results you get. Right? And when it comes to the whole 50-50 thing, y'all, a lot of us don't understand what 50-50 is all about. When this whole, and it wasn't something that was designed for us, right? 50-50 came about initially when white women were allowed to be in the workforce, and then eventually black women were too, so it trickled down to us. But 50-50 was a financial unspoken understatement that was actually something to contribute to the model of a model home. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that both parents are now in the workforce now. It makes sense financially, especially when women were able to make the same amount of money as men make, right? If they're working in the same industry, same fields. It made sense fiscally, financially, to instead of one man or the man husband paying the mortgage all by himself, it made sense for the woman, the wife, to contribute half to that. Not because of anything else that she could afford to actually do it, because she working. All right then, little homie. Okay, that's what's up. Okay. I'll holler at you, nephew. Okay. Yeah, let's chop it up with the little homie, man. You know what I'm saying? But real talk though. Don't it make sense? Right? If I'm Claire, if I'm Cliff Huxtable and you Claire Huxtable, you a lawyer, I'm a doctor, we bringing in decent money combined, don't it make sense that we both pay half of the mortgage? Is that not financial responsibility? Is that not giving us more money to invest collectively in whatever else we're going to do to bring some financial stability to our household? I'm just saying, man. So if Cliff was a doctor and Claire was a hustler, so Cliff spent all his money on all the bills and Claire just kept hers, like, huh? Seriously though, let's use Cliff and Claire Huxtable as the model of the upper class black family, which most of us absolutely are not, bro. We ain't nowhere near no Cliff or Claire Huxtables. That's that's the key. All the kids love me. Kids love me. Kids love Uncle Virus, man. You feel me? Do not close the door. Do not close the doors. All right. Let's use Cliff and Claire as the model. We got a doctor and a lawyer, both making very decent money, maybe the same amount of money, right? So what Cliff was supposed to spend all of his doctor's salary on the household, while Claire just did what? With hers. And I'm asking a serious question. You don't think that Cliff and Claire Huxtable worked out some type of situation to where they both contributed equally to some extent? Maybe Cliff a little bit more, even if that's what their dynamic. You don't think Claire was contributing to the household financially? Being a lawyer? And my whole thing is, what's the point of going to college for, getting a degree so you can make a certain amount of money to get with a man who, if not done the same, made himself successful on his own? It just doesn't make sense to me. And a lot of y'all chicks are underneath this ideology that you went to school, you went to college, you know what I'm saying? You can pay for your own lifestyle. You're not going 50-50, but you want to get with a man. So what you get with a man making that this 50 to 60 to grand, 60, 70 grand a year, some of y'all making, right? Y'all going to be making 60, 70 grand a year, and you think you ain't going to be contributing to the household? Like really? That's overvaluing yourself right there. What's the point of going to school if you ain't going to use the money to contribute to your family? Let me tell y'all something that a lot of y'all don't want to hear. It might give me some pushback for. When y'all chicks, most of y'all, a lot of y'all go to college, y'all don't realize how far and how extensive the indoctrination is upon y'all. See, in the pursuit of becoming a PhD or whatever it is, getting a degree, even a bachelor's degree, that takes a certain type of energy and commitment and concentration, most of it masculine, right? So when y'all go pursue these degrees during the prime years, when you should be developing your skills as a woman, how to be a woman, how to be a wife, how to cater to a man, how to get on board with a man, couple up, work together under a man's leadership, guidance, wisdom, and all of that provision, you're learning how to compete with men and be in the same fields of industry as men. How many Fortune 100 companies, how many Fortune 500 companies are founded by women? Oh, there's some. Don't get me wrong. There's not a lot, though. 2, I have seen 2 bosses, guy and gal, get together, get married, have a couple kids, split after 10 years, no hard feelings. It was business, kids be well off, then they go get the type they, exactly. Because essentially marriage is a business transaction. Don't pick the wrong business partner. You don't want to get with a woman who doesn't understand business, family, right? Even to the extent of what Sage Mo just said, right? Right? Hold on, I gotta communicate with some potential customers of this Arvino XL Pro. What's happening? Listen to this dumbass shit this bra saying.
Oh, hell no. She disgusts me.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. Don't get caught up in that trap paying them 50-50 on them bills. You hear me? Don't get caught. And guess what? And I went along with it. And guess what happened? I went viral. I started making a whole lot of money. And them little feathery ass $300 that I was contributing wasn't shit. That was in my bank account. By the time I had divorced the nigga, I had over $50,000 in my bank account. So let me tell you something. If a nigga making you pay 50-50, baby, go ahead and pay the 50-50, but you gotta plan your way out. Okay? I'll tell y'all that in my book next. All right?
See, that's what I'm saying. No. That's the wrong. Stop listening to these. Just see, men, we don't come into a situation with an exit plan. We don't come in with a contingency plan. And this is why I say, and I agree with the brothers that say this to an extent. This is why I say when it comes to relationships, us men, when we get in relationships, we actually love the relationship. We actually love you and love with you. We don't get in a relationship with the plans of the relationship ending. We don't have an escape route, escape plan, contingency plan, fail-safe plan, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, LMNOP plan. We in it for the long haul. The majority of us. See, and this is part of the indoctrination through feminism. This is part of that indoctrination. This is part of that I don't need no man. Stop listening to chicks like this, y'all. If y'all are, they have nothing of value to teach you. They're teaching you everything you need to learn to be alone by yourself forever. And we all know that's not what we want, even us men. Stop acting like it's cool to be a boss bitch who don't need no nigga and I can just be by myself if I don't get the type of nigga that want to get on my program. Ain't no man gonna get on your program, girl. That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all chicks. Y'all think men are going to get on your program. No, it's not going to happen. For lots of reasons, but one main reason being, the only reason being that is actually important and matters, is it is completely out of structure and order. God, man, woman, child. Ain't no man who at the even minimum has a relationship with God. He ain't even got to totally be living his life for God. As long as he has a relationship and an understanding and knowledge of who and what God is. He ain't about to get on your program. No man who is a man is going to be led by any way by a woman. It's just not going to happen. Men are not about to let women lead them, guide them. And this is essentially what y'all chicks want. When y'all describe the type of niggas y'all want, y'all describing a fuck nigga, man. Not a man. No man would go along with that. No man is going to be led, guided, instructed, motivated by a woman. Now we'll be counseled, inspired, driven, right, by a woman, but not the latter. Understand the difference. And this chick's like this, bro. And I don't know this, bro. I ain't got nothing against this, bro. Right here. I don't know this chick. She just trying to eat, get her money, but at the expense of y'all's ignorance. I guarantee you this chick right here ain't got no dude. And if she do, he a straight up sucker. He ain't no man, because ain't no man going to even put up with a broad that talk like this, man. Ain't no man about to put up with this. Y'all bugging, man.
So first and foremost, I do understand.
Shout out to my baby Tay Tay. Only thing I got to say about Tay Tay is them tattoos on her face and her neck. But one thing I can say about Tay Tay is I could tell she used to be a wild one, man. But somewhere she done had an epiphanic moment, and she sees the light and whatever, right? And I commend her for that. Even the other day, I seen a video from Tay Tay, and she said that she about to fall back for making certain type of content because she's getting too emotionally involved as a woman. So she want to focus more on being and making content that actually can help people because she noticed that she's getting a little bit in her. And I respect that. She's woman enough to know to where she knows she can't handle certain stuff. If she knows to where when something is no longer serving it, or should I say, she's no longer able to serve what she's doing. Like what she's doing, not serving her. It's not like her talking about certain things is not really helping people. It's kind of adding to the fuckery, and that's taking a toll on her emotionally, like I would imagine it would most women. So I respect Tay Tay for that. Focus on making content that helps people in your audience that could contribute to them becoming the best version of themselves. And you might have to go back to the drawing board to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I respect that. That makes me want to support Tay Tay's content even more. You know, that accountability is something else that attracts us to y'all. So accountability, being able to be accountable for your actions, even when you dead wrong, that's something that is valuable to us men too. Just as valuable as your ability to cook and your willingness to cook and your likeness towards cooking. It's just as important, right? I'm gonna drop the link for y'all, man. Anybody want to come up? We got about another 15, 20 minutes. At the most 30 we'll go to. You did discussing this, man. I just, wanted to have this conversation, man, because you know what I'm saying? This stuff is getting ridiculous, man. For real. You got average people acting like they not average, trying to shit on other average people like they're not average. This is just crazy, man. My woman ain't got to be the most beautiful woman in the world, man. I mean, look at me. I mean, I'm a handsome, charismatic young guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to bring you up. Oh, I'm handsome and charismatic and magnetic, still in shape, still got my scruples. You know what I'm saying? My joints still working on. I'm good. I have no problem, nor have I ever had problems attracting women, the type of women that I like especially. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are having issues, and there's a lot of reasons to that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to chicks like Tay Tay, man, you know what I'm saying? We can respect that. These are the type of chicks we can rock with. You know, minus the tattoos and all that stuff. But you know, it's the personality. It's the personality behind that that'll make a brother look past that. You feel me? You might have a tattoo on your face. You made a decision when you was younger, more than likely. You thought was cool, and you grew up, and then you matured, and whatever. And you know, certain things a brother be willing to work with, man. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. O, my Joe from Chicago. What happened, man? You muted up, bro.
Oh, my bad, bro. What's up? What's good, bro? What's good?
What's poppin', man?
Man, shit, man. I'm working this crazy week at the damn hotel. I'm about to be getting off in about 2 hours, man. Had to deal with these people for this mosque conference. It's like a whole big convention for all the Muslims from around the world, man. They just getting on my damn nerves. No disrespect to the people of Islam, Muslim faith, just the people that sit just acting like assholes.
Right.
Yeah, but I caught the tail end about the last 20, 25 minutes of your stream, and we was delegating, talking about, you know what I'm saying, these women that got the microphone again, talking about the most egregious goalpost moving. Yeah, I ain't gonna do shit for a nigga, but he can do everything for me, man. I was false fed a bad bill of goods words. I mean, you know, I'm a street. I could call myself a street nerd. I only became a street nigga because it was by proxy. I really didn't. I have no clear choice. It was either I had to go ahead and keep whooping these niggas' asses every damn day, or get down get down with the get down. And I got tired of knocking these niggas out, so I got down with the get down. But I was raised somewhat with a decent young man, good kid, even though I had to be a knucklehead sometimes. And I always gave women the benefit of the doubt because I used to think women was sugar, spice, and everything nice. Yeah, that shit ended by the time I hit 25, bro. Yeah.
Right.
And listen to these chicks now. See, I seen, and this what chicks don't understand. See, they want to come to us older millennials, us older men. They still want to call us young men, but we middle aged. We seen too much. You know what I'm saying? They really killed me when they act like they talking about they not about to be a ride or die chick, not knowing we grew up watching chicks being ride or die chicks. We literally watched you chicks do anything and everything for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even when a nigga was like literally like no, I mean not all my street dudes out there. We know y'all not out there. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up and all that good stuff. But we are realist people over here, right? Virgin. We are realists, right? We know that some niggas out here are real fucked up. And sometimes them chicks be go ahead and help that nigga get on. Hell, they'll even steal shit from a good nigga or somebody from their family give it to this nigga.
Facts.
And now you got all these chicks talking about, well, I've been with X amount of niggas. I ain't about to do it for the next guy. So hold on. And I'm loving that these chicks are so smart that they dumb by saying the shit and put it out there for the masses to see, even if it's the future nigga that they want to be with.
Crazy. Like I say, man, a lot of y'all chicks need to shut up, man. Stop talking. Most of y'all do not know what y'all talking about. Most of y'all, and it's crazy because, like I say, most of y'all been dealing with specifically black men all y'all's life, and y'all still have not figured it out. Y'all still ain't figured it out. Still ain't figured it out, right? But see, the thing is, a lot of y'all chicks don't like to admit, is like us men, most of us, majority of us, especially guys like myself, we got y'all all figured out. Let me count them up. Got y'all all figured out. I've been dealing, I done messed with a couple Latina chicks, a couple Asian chicks. Never messed with a white chick outside of just clapping her cheeks seriously in any type of way outside of that. But I have with Asian chicks and African chicks and with Latina chicks, right? And what I will say is this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know us, right? But I know you. I know y'all very well. There's nothing a woman can tell me about women that I do not know already. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Super ganged up, right? When it comes to women, I have had and continue to have my way. If I'm not messing with a chick, it's strictly because I'm not messing with chicks right now, probably because I'm focused more on right, or A Real Talk Podcast, or Art Media LLC, right, or my daughter, something like that, right? My time ain't consumed with broads no more like that. I'm not 23 no more. About to be 43. More important things to do. You dig? And even within all that, being the type of guy I am, I continue to have my way. So some advice for some of y'all brothers out there, man. Like I said earlier, if y'all having situations with chicks, man, it's a personal thing, man. Not so much as you, but it just might not be your time to be messing with broads like that.
Yeah, man, forget that. I ain't guaranteed a long time. I mean, my father lived to be 90 years old, but I'm not guaranteed that. See, when men get to talking like this, see, I understand and I feel what you just said. That's some good shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us, man, like me, like I ain't guaranteed to make it past 50, bro. Like I got a sick cell. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't guaranteed to make it past 50. So.
I mean, and like I say, it's different strokes for different folks, of course. But what I'm saying is, don't make getting boxed from these broads a task, a goal. Don't make it something that you put a lot of your time and effort and energy to, especially your emotional energy. I
did that. Hey, no, Virgil. It was what's the name of back of my seat. I wanted all the stuff I wanted in my 20. I wanted the family, all that good stuff, because I was given a bad bill of goods. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my father would be a old elderly person, but I'm not guaranteed that because you know what I'm saying. On my mom's side of the family, a lot of the men don't make it past 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I already got that in the back of my mind. I was trying to do the right thing by being the right type of dude to get the right type of woman. So I won't have to deal with none of this headache of modern today. unfortunately, I was still thinking that of a traditional man. And I cannot live as a traditional man in modern fucking times. But these bitches.
Let me interject right there. And this go back to what my brother Red was saying earlier, man. Listen, we live in modern times, man. Why is you trying to be a traditional man?
Because that's the only
Listen. Traditional men still conformed to certain societal tropes and societal norms. Not saying that it wasn't bad for the time, but for this time, that shit don't apply. Simply because we ain't dealing with them type of women. We're not dealing with the type of women that our grandfathers dealt with, man. Don't y'all understand that? We're not dealing with women who was raised with their fathers in their lives, man. Who seen their fathers getting up, going to work at Ford or GM or Plascolite or Dow Chemicals or you know what I'm saying? Kroger Company. You know, working at the Wonder Bread factory. We're not dealing with guys with women who was raised from women like that. We're dealing with a whole new breed abroad, man. We're dealing with these welfare recipient, affirmative action, equal rights, feminism bros, man. They was raised.
We dealing with. Hey, you was you was in red chat earlier. You forgot what I said in red chat. Look, me and you could actually confirm now since we both in the know. We know what we talking about, bro. Look, these are not women, bro. These are government assets. They are government agents. When I start doing hey, look, when you start putting yourself in the mind put yourself as a man, make yourself into a CIA spy. And when you're dealing with a woman, knowing that she's the MIS Mossad, look, she is them. You must treat her like a terrorist, and you must treat like a spy espionage. And what happens with terrorists? We do not negotiate with terrorists. And I also said this is what they've been trying to do, especially with black men. You know, they go ahead and tell you that you don't make enough money. As soon as you start making enough money, they tell you that you ain't their boss. Okay. They say they want a dude that's God fearing, right? But guess what? If you are literally the embodiment of a God fearing man, and I ain't talking about from the modern day Christian ethic, I'm talking about from the true patriotic Abrahamic, you know what I'm saying? You go through quote unquote through what the Bible to the T, they say that you're not her spiritual advisor or her pastor.
Right.
So you already know. So I decided to do like this. The next chick or chicks I deal with, I tell them like this, like, look, I live by the book and I got my own business. I'm not looking for no girlfriend. I'm not looking for a wife. I am looking for a secretary and a possible first lady of the church. Now, can you do that? I can get about 5 to 10 of y'all to do that, and I can rotate. It don't really cost that much. As soon as you do a bad job, I fire you. That's the philosophy I got now. A lot of these dudes, they want to be all lovey-dovey. See, I used to have that too, Verge. I used to be on the romantic shit, but unfortunately, the romance died for me once I think I clapped my 50th cheek. You know what I'm saying? I think that romance, I was like, damn, I've been through 50 women, all of them. I had basically had to be an ain't shit nigga. And what if I had my shit together and was a good dude, would they be here? And the answer was no.
That all goes back to what I said about, man, focus on your time as a man shouldn't be really even focused on females and women and all that until you get to the point to where you can actually get the type of woman you want, man. And like I said, in the process of you doing that, if you gonna mess with a woman who, like I say, mess with a chick who sees your potential, who believes
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Everyone, listen. Let me. I gotta stop you now because now you're starting to kind of sound a little bit silly now, my nigga. Let me go ahead. Let me probably go ahead and tie you up one time, right?
All right, go ahead.
Listen to me. There's nothing wrong, right, with having a chick that's on your team. most of you niggas ain't never had a broad like that, so I can
Oh no, I wasn't
understand.
saying that, bro. No, I wasn't saying that. It's just that it's harder for me now as an older person because
Nah, I
I've
don't want
been.
to hear that. No, man.
All right.
I mean, if it's your choice to specifically not do, that's different. But see, like, this is how I know a lot of you niggas ain't never really had a real broad in your life before. Because if you had a real broad in your life before, a real broad, I'm talking about broad that's really down for you for real, you wouldn't even be thinking like how you thinking right now, right? I can understand due to the current state of things, your reluctancy. But listen here, when you actually come across, and they out there, right? They are out there, far and few between. But when you meet a woman who is really down for you, if you ever get blessed with that opportunity, because most chicks ain't like that. To whatever the extent of your relationship is, if you come across a woman that's down for you and she so improved that, and you ain't never had that before, see, most of you niggas gonna fuck it up. Because like Mr. O, y'all probably never really had a broad really down for you for real. Like down for you. I have, and I fucked it up, right? See, I can admit that. You feel me?
I did too. That's why I was speaking from experience, bro. Only reason why is that I was talking about from the aspect I had women that was down for me. The thing I know I fucked up, and other times they fucked up. The thing is though, a lot of them ain't trying to put skin in the game. I cannot mess with a woman that ain't got shit to lose. That's the problem.
And that's a fact. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And that's where it comes to, you know, when you like I said, when you mess with a woman, and I can understand chicks when they mess with certain type of guy, I can understand. Like I said, I get it. The whole thing as a man though is if you want to entertain a chick in the process of you putting work and effort and becoming the man you designed to be, if a chick ain't showing you she's down for you as far as helping contribute to you pursue and accomplish that, get rid of her. Don't even entertain her on any level. And that comes to getting your dick discipline, getting your not letting your little head beat your big head out. Don't be controlled and consumed by your lust. And I know it's hard. Trust me, it's the hardest thing, one of the hardest things as a man, developing to the man that you're going to do. That's one of the most difficult, if not the most difficult thing for us men to do, is to keep our sexual desires under control and not be consumed by them. That's probably the most difficult thing for us to do, especially as the more successful we get, the more we're going to be attracted to more attractive women, the type of women we think we want. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I would say to y'all, man. Especially to y'all chicks that put a little bit more 100 on 10 on yourself. And this is why, this is one of the main things that feeds the back and forth rigmarole, right? Due to this indoctrination, you got chicks who deep down inside know that they really ain't all that, but through the delusion of what has transpired, you know, the illusion of authority and power that you get through your ability to engage, or should I say, earn on a level that equates, maybe sometimes surpasses that of men, right? And like I said, this system and structure knew exactly what it was doing when it allowed that to take place. Because at first, like I said, when it comes to the whole 50-50 thing, it was a financial thing. Because now that we got two people contributing to the household, it made financial fiscal sense for both parties to be contributing to the household.
That's when
it made financial sense. Say what?
I
You're breaking up, bro.
I'm breaking up. Hold on.
Yeah, you borging and breaking up. So this is what I'm saying right here, though. But this system knew that when they gave women the ability to earn at levels equal or sometimes above men, they knew that that was psychologically, they knew that that would give y'all a false sense of authority and power in you know, in the relationship outside of the financial construct. And look where we at today. You got chicks who earn about 45K a year, talking about some they ain't going 50-50 with no man who earns 60. But they would rather pay 100 by themselves simply because they don't want to be under the leadership authority of a man, specifically a black man. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. That's a level of the psychology that most people don't even want to address. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else but women not wanting to be under the authority of a black man. But ain't got no problem with checking in, clocking in, logging in to that white man's company who you ain't never going to meet and don't give a damn about you. Will fire you and replace you as soon as the opportunity sees fit. And that then your degree ain't gonna mean shit. So I want y'all ladies out there to understand that proper structure goes God, man, woman, child. No man who is a man standing on manhood principles is going to in any way allow himself to be led by a woman in any way. And that's what y'all chicks inadvertently, subconsciously want. And that's a part of the indoctrination. Y'all want authority. Y'all want say so. Y'all want power. And it's just not your position to have. Your power comes in being a helpmeet, being knowledgeable and skilled in cooking and preparing meals, healthy ones at that, for the family, not just the man, the family. Turn it into a business, the community, under the leadership and guidance of your man. Because who's going to protect you when you make all that money from your business? You. Things is just all out of whack, right? And a lot of y'all, as a result, put high value on things that we don't even value. No, it doesn't matter if you think your education is valuable. We don't. Now, you can sit up here and say that's sexist, that's misogynist. Oh, okay, whatever. How's that working out for you? How many men you done pulled who attracted you because you got a goddamn master's degree in sociology? Never once have I been in the circle of brethren. Mr. O, back me up. Any of y'all brothers in the audience, back me up. Put 11 in the chat if you're going to agree what I'm about to say. How many times have you been sitting in the circle of your brethren? And you know how we do when we chop it up, shooting pool, drinking beer, taking shots, smoking weed, whatever it is we doing, playing the game, whatever we doing. Has it ever come up in this way in the topic of discussion concerning women? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I met an old girl, man. She got a degree. She got a master's degree. You know what I'm saying? If a chick ain't got a master's degree, I ain't fucking with her. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I was loving that lace front, man. If a chick ain't rocking it, no, that's not what we value. We don't give a damn about y'all's education, especially if it ain't contributing to us. Now, when I say we don't give a damn, don't mean we want you to be stupid or dumb, no critical thinking having, broad, but that's not something that we're going to base us interacting with you off of. We don't give a damn about your education. Who cares about that? What value does that bring to me as a man if it ain't contributing to my business? And see, a lot of y'all chicks want to be partners. I don't need you to be a partner in what I got going on. I need you to be, like my brother, Mr. O said, a secretary, an administrative secretary. Means you are a high-ranking secretary. That means you got a lot of say-so. That means you actually have a lot of say-so. You actually have a lot of influence. You just got to know how to use it. You know how much influence a CEO's personal assistant secretary has on his life? And he might even got a wife. I would dare say if he's a career company man, his personal assistant's secretary probably is damn near equivalent to his wife in his life professionally. Right? So yeah, man, y'all gotta relax, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Mr. O, man, is you still there? You want to close out with something before I get up out of here? We sipping on Art Vino, Chianti. You dig? Hit me up if y'all want to come to order some, man. Come to Columbus and get your cases, get your bottles. Pretty soon we're gonna be able to ship across the country. Just waiting on my brother Surveil to get the dang popping. That's all. You know, we about to get it popping with the licensures and all that shit. You feel me? Sipping on our own wine, sipping on our own champagne. You know what I'm saying? We about to be rocking our own merch, recording, producing content in our own studio. You feel me? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know? Y'all brothers and sisters, enjoy y'all Saturday afternoon, man. Listen, we're going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through. You know? Appreciate y'all coming through. You know? Stop, hey, brothers, right? To all my sisters out there, y'all, right? Ain't nothing wrong with getting on board with a man's program, following his leadership, his guidance, his provision, right? And I know a lot of y'all grew up without that in y'all's life. Y'all didn't see y'all mom catering to a man, being a woman to a man. Y'all wasn't in the household where y'all seen a man operating as a man. I understand that. Y'all, a lot of y'all grew up in households where y'all see y'all's moms going through different men. Y'all done been exposed to different men. A lot of y'all have. So I can understand to some extent why y'all don't have respect for black male leadership and authority. Your mama didn't. If she did, she would have been messing with so many different dudes. Right? She wouldn't allow so many different dudes to be exposed and to have access to you. Right? And a lot of y'all don't understand what it is to cater to a man, to be able to develop them skills to couple up with a man. Like I said, most of y'all was raised with y'all don't need a man, which is very dangerous and very dysfunctional. Likewise, a lot of us men were raised under these type of households where women ran shit, which is why we're so susceptible to get on board with female leadership. When females don't run nothing, that whole girls run the world shit, that is a lie. Women don't run shit in the world. Nothing. Nothing that men don't allow them to. That's not me being a misogynist. That's a fact. Women don't run nothing in this world. Nothing. Anything, anytime, anywhere you see women in positions of authority, it's because a man put her there. And that's just flat out what it is. So we got to get this overvaluation of ourselves, specifically our women. We got to get that under control. Everybody got to be real cognizant of what your actual lot and role in life is. You can always increase and make things better for yourself, but don't lose track of where you are at now. And where most of us are at now, present, real time now, we need to be coupling up and going 50-50. You need to be getting with you a man that worked at some factory somewhere, got him a part-time job, maybe he got him a side hustle going on that's going to grow into a successful business. You need to figure out how y'all going to divvy up them bills, what y'all going to invest in, how much y'all going to contribute to it. Y'all need to be working together, figuring some things out. You know, that would be the best bet for most of us average working, earning ass people. All this whole thing about y'all ain't going 50-50. What makes you think you ain't, huh? I just think it's stupid. I just think it's, now I personally, I don't need a woman to go 50-50 with me. right? But if I'm dealing with a woman and you work, oh, you best believe you're going to be contributing something, especially if we get serious to where we are cohabitating with each other. Oh, you're going to be contributing something. You're going to be paying something. For sure you are. You're going to be contributing some of that money to our household. Because I'm damn sure going to be contributing some of mine, most of mine. So, man, you know, y'all get out of here with that, man. We about to ride out to this joint right here from our brother Glitch the Guarantee, my brother Narcissus the Sick, off of their album, The Butcher Boys Presents Palmers and Leaves, the 420 edition. It's one of my favorite joints when they see the gelato, man. I love that gelato strain, man. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for your support. We probably ain't gonna have no more shows for the rest of the day because I got some running around to do. So I'm about to go get with my pops. You know what I'm saying? Go hang out with pops. You know what I mean? Y'all be easy, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Ladies, man, tighten up, man. Understand when we talk about 50-50, man, most of us dudes don't need no broad to go 50-50, man. But if we get with you and you working, you got a career, especially if you went to college, what makes you think you ain't going to pay for nothing, man? What makes you think you ain't going to contribute to our household? And you work, you make money. What makes you think you ain't going to pay for something, man? What makes you think you ain't going to contribute? What makes you think it's wrong, right? If you make as much money as your man, you know, if you happen to be in a place where you make the same amount of money as your man, what makes you think something corny or lame about paying half? If I make $50K a year and you make $50K a year, don't it make sense that we go half on our mortgage? Don't that make sense? I'm gonna let my brother Mr. O come up and say something before we get up out of here. Go ahead, Mr. O.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that, Joe. You know, I had some work shit to deal with. But yeah, my parents, my parents was doing 50-50 all my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about not even just the bills, the way they had to go ahead and take care of their whole house and everything.
Right.
Like my father worked during the day, mom's worked at night, but they know how to go ahead and still delegate to get to spend time with each other, spend time with me, take care of what they had to do with me, and do what they had to do. See, I was raised like that. And for some reason, that's the reason why I speak the way I do, because I know these women today, they ain't got the same type of sense my mama did, and I wish the fuck I would go ahead and invest into a fucking entitled, spoiled, never really put into much of anything because everything was handed to them because a nigga just wanna can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
Nah, I feel
and
you, bro.
they ain't look like they ain't changing neither.
You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it, bro. I'll suggest that you don't, right? But I'm not of the mindset to where it's a complete and total rap, because I do know that type of chicks that y'all dudes want, they are out there, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just not a lot. So that's why I tell y'all brothers to just focus on yourself, bro. Don't even, like, because Mr. O, this is what Mr. O said. My brother Mr. O ain't lying about what he said. But there are some chicks out there, but they're so far few between, it would be best for you to focus on you, just making yourself into the best version of yourself. So when you become that, it'd be more easy for you to get the type of woman that you actually want.
But bro, see, we real ones, bro. Look, you know we real ones now. Look, I understand ever since we came into, I don't even call this shit real. I always call this a real nigga shit. I know real niggas, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have something for a chick. But at the same time though, we as black people, majority of black people ain't had a shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? The way the system was set up and whatnot, I'll be feeling kind of disrespected when they be talking about, oh, nigga got that. I'll be like, did your grandfather have that when you met your grandmama? Did your what's the name had that when your father met your mother? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go ahead and move the goalpost because, you know what I'm saying? A, you want to think you getting something that you never thought y'all had before, which is a lie. And two, y'all want to go ahead and make sure that you shit on the black man because y'all want to be the only people around. Let me rephrase that. Y'all want to go ahead and shit on the black man for the simple fact that get your rocks off. Let's be real. Let's be real. And I hate to say it, Vern, and this kind of breaks my heart. So you mean to tell me I gotta become the best version of myself, which I was gonna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? But this chick, once I get to the so-called finish line, and she's coming out all giddy and all that good stuff. Where was she at when I was shooting in the gym? How do I know that this chick is going to be a beneficial to my life? Because they expect me to just roll out the red carpet treatment because I'm supposed to have my shit together and be a rich man, right? I'm supposed to bypass all her so-called quote unquote like unexpected life occurrences. Oh, she messed with this wrong nigga because he had a box Chevy on rims. He spoke real good, but she still busted wide open. He got all the chicks on the block, but she had to be the one to get him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's competition among the women. You know what I'm saying? I just had to have him, right? I love this. You know what I'm saying? She did all her work. She been to Paris. She got her degrees. She did all this other things. So what the fuck you need me for? You already lived your life. I'm just not getting it. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my life. What you want to go ahead and complain, move goalpost? No. Mm-mm. I deal with that shit with my own damn sisters. I was like, you know what? And some of they goofy asses motherfucking looking for a damn man past 50 some years old. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at them. I'm loving it. Because they were the same one said, I don't need a man for this, I don't need a man for that. And now look, now you're out the rise hitting your knees. You ain't got the same snapback back like you used to. And I'm talking about this by my cousins too. They around my age. They can't even get a man. They talk all that shit and whatnot. Now they trying to find it and make a deal. Now they talking about 50-50. I'm like, why would a dude want to go 50-50 with you when you guys own shit? And I hate to say it, the economy ain't getting no better. Inflation kicking our ass. He's taking more of a risk by taking you on by the same by goddamn self. And then came on to me. I said, you know what? That same saying they used to get to us is actually true for us. I could do all bad by myself. And once I started thinking all that, I was like, damn.
Hey man, like I say, y'all sit up there and do what works for y'all. Now y'all niggas want to come up when I talk to them about the end of the show, man. Y'all got when I first dropped the link, y'all got to hit that link ASAP.
Hey, I was on the show, bro. I got caught up with some work and everything. You know, I couldn't say nothing.
I mean, that's all good. I appreciate that and I understand that though, but so Ishmael, go ahead, man. We about to wrap it up, man. Go ahead. Now you could have said something. I'm just saying when y'all see me drop the link, you know what I'm talking about, hit that link. If you're not able to hit it, you know what I'm saying, don't wait till you hear me say I'm about to wrap the show up to try to hit the link. That's all I'll say. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah.
That's all, man. Whoever got me that. Whatever device you on, just mute it. If you on your phone, mute the other screen you got.
Yeah, yo, what's up, Verge?
What's the deal?
Yeah.
I'm hearing that.
Yeah,
I'm about to let y'all get back to work. Hey, yo, I'll talk to you later, bro.
Turn that down. It's just one thing I was thinking. Verge, when it comes to
that's y'all.
Oh shoot, I already turned down the TV. I'm still echoing or something.
Yeah.
Oh well, it ain't gonna work. I don't know what else to do. All right, man. I catch you on the next one because I got it playing. I got you playing on the TV, but I muted the volume.
Oh, you got it. You sure it's not on your computer?
No. I just had you playing on the TV.
Is the TV muted?
Yeah, the TV muted.
Oh, it's hold on, make sure it ain't me.
Yeah, I don't know where that's going. But no, just real quick, the guidance, like, you know what I mean? Ain't no more big mamas, you know, they mamas, the chicks around our, you know what I mean, that we trying to mess with, they just as ratchet as the they hanging out with the granddaughters right now, dog. You know, they some baddies too a little bit, but you know, they don't get that kind of wisdom that, you know, I'm pretty sure you grew up with a grandma or two. That, you know what I mean, really kept the justice going. You know what I mean? That's, you know, they endangered the big mamas, man, and then you got these little mamas ripping around here, man, and they just as toxic and grimy, man. I think that's another thing, man. They ain't got no elders for guidance, man. That's a big factor that left. But yeah, man, since it's echoing, man, I'm gonna go out, man. I feel you about that. Waiting until the link. Yeah, but I ain't know if you want to expound on that before you left. I don't know if you still got. I ain't got no more grandmas left.
Nah. Hold on. Nah, on some real shit though. I mean, that's facts. What you said, like Big Mama is almost down there extinct, man. You feel me? And like I said, ain't no more Big Mama, ain't no more Big Papa. I said that at the beginning of the show. to bring more validation to what my brother Mr. O. And we're modern men, they're modern women. Why would you be expecting these chicks to be traditional in any way? They're not, right? You just do what you do as a man to become the most masculine, successful version of yourself, right? So you will have wider options. And then I also will tell y'all brothers this though too, man. Don't resort yourself to just black women. Now, in my preference, I would suggest every young black brother get with a young black woman to create a black family. But don't resort to, and listen here, get with the woman that gets on your program, follow your leadership, get underneath your armpit, follows your guidance, your instructions, contributes wholeheartedly, and shows with work that she wants down for you. She sees your vision. She sees the man that you're growing into, and she just want to be a part of that and build a family with you, whatever that is. That's the woman you take serious. That's the chick who you invest in, take on dates, and spend your money on. All these other chicks, no dates, no money, very little of your time and attention until they prove worthy of such. That's the best thing I can tell any man. And as far as the chicks go, right? If you ain't of the mind frame of getting on board with a man, right? If you haven't seen what it's like for a woman to be under the leadership of a man and cater to a man, if you as a chick, right, have seen that, then you know what to look for when it comes to men, right? And if you don't, because you ain't had no daddy, right? If your mama ain't put you up on game as far as keeping men in your life, in her life, that could show you that, then you need to come soak up game from men like myself, men like my brother Red Supreme One, like Uncle Ism, like my brother Sir Ism. It would be a good idea for y'all sisters to go listen to Jack. You know, I know some of you niggas don't like it, don't hate it, though, gonna hate it, though, but it is what it is, man. You would be better off listening to us than listening to any of these broads that ain't talking about catering to a man, making yourself into the best version of yourself is your ability to get on board with a man. That's your best asset. That's what's going to bring you your most valuable. That's what we see value in. That's how we determine your value to us as men, is how good you get along with us. Not your degree, not your job. None of that. We don't care about any of that shit. It's irrelevant at that point. And that's what they don't teach y'all in college. And it's the reason they don't teach that in college. For how things are right now, that's the sole reason. So, Sage, man, you got something to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. I think it's remember. I think one of them shows you did when you was talking about how, you know, the Caucasian seed dwindling and all that.
Right.
Yeah, man. If you notice, because I noticed, you know, the whole 21st century. I'm talking about from school on until today, man. It seemed like, and I don't know if it's some kind of play with it. You know, it seemed like them white women been going. Like, if you can find one that ain't like a freak, they'll give you like a rendition of what you seen growing up with the traditional woman a little bit. And don't forget, remember when I told you that they said they'll pay for a nigga to go to Iceland and marry up to like 4, 5, 6 wives over there? Yeah. And then remember, I don't know if you seen what did you ever look up where they said if you move to Japan, it's as a black man though. Now the Japan people said black man, period. The Iceland just said, you know, we'll just pay for anybody. But for the Japan, if you can make it over there as a black man, it's 70 bands a kid. So I'm like, what I was saying, man, is I don't know, man. I just see that. I just see that it's just been a role change, man. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta. Right now, man, it ain't no. Yeah, getting to know yourself and coming up, man. But I'm on like a little seasonal thing where I just, you know what I mean? Like say like when the spring, like winter, you know, I'm in Michigan, even though I can chill for a minute. I ain't really got to stress it. Spring, you can go out and do a little bit of macking, but it ain't nothing that I'm taking serious, man, because I already know how the game is in society. You just gotta, dip and dab until you stumble across the diamond in the rough, man. There's a lot of pebbles around this motherfucker. But yeah, man, I'm finna drop down, man. I know you're gonna close it out. Hey, did you say you was coming on later on tonight? Or you don't know?
I said that I might. More than likely, I'm not, but I'm definitely about to drop probably another pre-recorded video for sure. So if I do a stream, if y'all tapped in and subscribe, y'all gonna get the notification. If for some reason you subscribe and you're not getting the notification, go unsubscribe and quickly resubscribe, and that maybe will trigger the algorithm to send you the notification.
All right. More power to you. Finna drop down, yield the mic.
You already know, brother. My brother Sage, Mo, appreciate your contributions, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody that tap in with us. Look, man, Real Talk is not a platform where we bash women. We love women. We just gonna keep it 100. For some reason, keeping it 100 and telling y'all the truth is considered bashing y'all. So if that's what it is, that's what it is. I don't really give a damn. I don't make content for women. My content is for men. I'm a man, right? Although I sympathize and empathize with women, I have plenty of women come on my show as guests on Ladies Night. I got a whole night that I contribute to y'all ladies coming up, stating y'all opinion on various topics and things we discuss. But I make content for men. I'm a man. And at the end of the day, most of y'all's opinions really don't matter because most of y'all's opinions are shit. Take that how you want to take that, man. I only take consideration and serious the opinion of women who are actual women and who have the ability to critically think and not use their feelings as a filter, emotions as a filter to, be on some bullshit. That's just what it is. And like I say, I'm one of them. I'm one of them ones, man. I'm not an incel nigga bitching on the internet. I have my way when it comes to women, man. 42, about to be 43. I'm in the best shape ever, starting to get the most money ever. My success is slowly becoming, my credit getting better, everything's getting better. I have literally the pick of the litter. I have to turn down. I don't entertain. I'm pursuing great things, and in the pursuit of that, women don't get a lot of my time. I don't put a lot of effort into broads. Don't have to. Don't have a desire to. My success is more attractive to me than most women right now. All right. I have control over my lust. I can go a month or 2, 3 without sex and not be sitting here thirsty. It's nothing but a phone call for a guy like me. It's always somebody that want to come through, hang out, spend the night. You did. Y'all brothers sit up there and make yourself into the best version of yourself, or at least actively pursue it so you can do the same. Because let me tell you this, you ain't got to have bands and be all super caked up and be living the absolute best life to get these bras. These bras is easy, man. They out here fucking on niggas that ain't even got no place to stay, Jack. So don't never let that discourage you, man. But don't, like Jap say, don't let ejaculation be your motivation, man. You hear me? You did. Let's go, man. Y'all enjoy y'all rest of y'all Saturday.
Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. Butcher boy shit. Nosh and Glitch, nigga. They know what time it is. Palmers and Leaf. We rolling up. Glitch, nigga. Real rap from a real nigga. Yeah. Lyrically, I was trained to kill niggas. Yeah. Fuck a perk, I ain't fucking with no pills, nigga. Nah. Blowing gas, Show you how I feel, nigga. Hey, sick, niggas gotta deal with us. Bring the nines and the pumps and the K's with us. Let them all go bang, get to play with us. E&E shit, bitch, you know the gang with us. Yeah, break it down when the beat break. I'm a king, gotta greet me with a big snake. Rolling green, then I gotta hit the interstate. Eating good shit every day at the end of the day. Niggas know we been great. Now we popping our shit. Too dope. You gotta cook up for this. I'm too dope. That shit that you shoot in your wrist put me on the level you ain't no exist. Get a glitch, nigga. Get it popping when I come round. On the up, but I been 10 toes down. Real cold shit, I'm about to spit heat now. Solid nigga, I don't even need the fame now. Overdosing on being dope, it's clear to see. I see it. Grabbing titles from all you niggas, it's E&E.
Scores up, doors up, man, we scorching shit. We immersed with the gas, yeah, we torching shit.
Fire flames when we spit, niggas know we lit. Lot of money, lot of trees, gotta keep the L's lit.
No frail shit, these tracks, we the real shit. And we go nuts with the bars like a trail mix.
If the shit ain't broke, don't gotta fix shit. Always on our toes, I promise, nigga, we don't slip.
Smoking gelato with some of my friends, talk about stories we can't comprehend. Count all this money on 5s and 10s. Everything matter with my dividends. Pina colada and strawberry fizz. Pineapple daiquiri, blueberry mist. Popping champagne and sipping on Chris. Mix it together, then go on the bench. E&E legends is 10 out of 10. Getting defensive, but show no offense. Getting too deep, cause y'all catch dense. Stay in the game while y'all ride the bench. Bringing me water by making these hits. All about president, I got a gift. It can get money and I got a rest. Flow is water, leaving the print. Smoking that sticky, then leaving the stench. Two different strains, then go on the switch. Can't decide which one to switch. Then we pick it like it's a fence. Going on branches is out on the limb. Bushes is cut, trees is trimmed. House is so big, we rebuild it then. Ocean views and a place to swim. Center face smooth, seats is sway. Show floor room out on display. Shoes is clean, look at the J's. Give me 14s in the light grades. Get in my bag, just one of my tricks. Get them to pay, just one of my licks. Several videos, couple of flicks. And I'm that butcher boys be on some shit. Scores up, doors up, man, we scorching shit. We immersed with the gas, yeah, we torching shit.
Fire flames when we spit, niggas know we lit. Lot of money, lot of trees, gotta keep the L's lit.
No frail shit, these tracks, we the real shit. And we go nuts with the bars like a trail mix.
If the shit ain't broke, don't gotta fix shit. Always on our toes, I promise, nigga, we don't
Said
slip.
he wants more, well I sold all the flavors. Split them like Garcia Vegas, we all say the A up, my niggas be major. Mean, I shorten the combo, I talk to you later. No presence of phonies, you niggas is clumsy official. No notary, fuck if she calling me, no I'm gon' hang her. One in the chain, but going on beats. Giving my pain, the fuck with the fame. That's look in the mirror, the reason they fear us, cause niggas are lyric. If ever together from hip and the cold. Play in the heat, but I plan for the cold. I know of those nights and I pray for this growth. The king for the guys and it's starting the show. Never can sleep till my niggas is on. X with the passion, we're talking to homes. Study your lessons and search for your light. Gotta decide if it's worth the fight. Next I'm gonna holler at Dame and merchant, right? Used to get hype up for merchandise. Triple it up if you work it right. Religion that come from the church of light. Judge on your lows, they cross out your highs. Clutch on my soul, torture the lie. You're not in my sight, I'm rolling the fight. 4 different L's, that's Gemini twice. Screaming more life, nigga I'm like nothing to light. Alien tight, Arabian Nights, nigga that's high, nigga you not. I plugged in your bot, now exit the spot. Fuck why you lie, now you gon' lie. Chillin' with L, the E and the I.
Doors up, doors up, man, we scorching shit. We immersed with the gas, yeah, we torching shit.
Fire flames when we spit, niggas know we lit. Lot of money, lot of trees, gotta keep the L's lit.
No frail shit, these tracks, we the real shit. And we go nuts with the bars like a trail mix.
If the shit ain't broke, don't gotta fix shit. Always on our toes, I promise, nigga, we don't slip.